What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. Another edition of the Laker Dog. We have 200 people waiting. We are so close to having 100 likes before this stream started. So close. Smack the like button, man. Share the stream out. You know what to do. Lakers, Celtics. Ain't going to want to miss it. Rommel, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Getting the donation started for the stream, man. I really appreciate it, brother. Brilly, my good man. Thank you so much for the 5. Much appreciated. One of the Dog Pound members. Dire Giants fan, what's going on? We're 11 likes away from 100, man. I thought we were going to get 100. We had 200 people in here before the thing even started. I thought we were going to get 100 likes, man. I thought we were getting 100 likes. Let's go. Celtics, Lakers. No Andre Drummond tonight. No Markieff Morris. Looking at Cesar Munoz, he said Schroeder is going to start. So I'm going to go with Cesar. He's usually right up to date with the updates. I looked on ESPN and said Schroeder was unlikely to play. But I guess he is. Got a beer for tonight's occasion. It's always good to have a beer. It's a damn good beer, too. 265 in the chat. I know we can get at least 300 likes before this thing starts tonight, man. 300 likes. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just looking at this crowd and how great this crowd is already and how much I appreciate each and every one of you guys and girls. Maraming salamata mangadang umanga to my Filipino brothers and sisters over there Friday morning in the Philippines. And I just keep thinking about how much fun these are going to be when the Lakers are completely healthy. I mean, that's when it's going to be. That's when it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to know what they have. But who do we got in the chat tonight? Vincent Rivera, Chet, Hannah, Daryl Cave, Dominic Pope. What's going on, my man? Braxton Voice, Johnny Gonzalez, Daniel, Chris P. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up button, buddy. I appreciate it. Master Joy Galazza Cobra. What's going on? Maraming Salamat. Diehard Giants fan, my main man. What's up, buddy? Uncle Pizzle, 2:46 in the morning in the UK, and Uncle Pizzle's still here. He's a trooper, baby. Ronell Quimbo, Angel Pacino. What's going on? Christopher Cruzada, Big Play Slay. Anthony Razza. What's going on, buddy? My paisano. Thank you for joining the stream. Gaming King, Tracy DeCosta, King J. What's up, buddy? There's Dominic Pope. Dragon Blood, Kevin Rosas, Tyler Fink, Rick. What's going on? LA Kang James. It's good, buddy. Been a while. Nate McClain, Alec Quiros, Mike, Mr. Oxsmall. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you from the land of Down Under. Kenan Buhay, Primetime Red Boy. What's going on? Jeremiah Williams, Luis PS4. Meet Taran. What's up, buddy? Ian Lamont, Herminio Guerrero, Paul Max, Steven Stopford, D-Block. What's up, buddy? Been a long time since I've seen you. We're getting some of the OGs in here tonight, man. Church One Time, Sox, Arizona. What's going on, buddy? Jose Zalas, Zion Zenith, Jeremiah Williams, Sugar Tits, Linda Brennan, Mamba Forever, Ernesto Oberto. What's going on? Reg Vlog, Alberto Jadajat, McCreed Channel, Zypher, Jadaruk, Alvar Ola, JCL Reulin, Armando Delphin, what's going on? Shout out to your son, Elijah John Delphin. He's got the same middle name as my son does. Ali Sodi, what's going on? Melissa Rainey, what's going on? Listen, I'm not going to lie, Tyler. This is going to be a tough one for Los Angeles tonight, man. And I don't like picking against LA, you know that. But, I mean, listen, what I'm going to say is this. The last time I picked against Los Angeles, they blew the Nets out of the water, right? But if I'm going to be completely honest, and hopefully I'm wrong, I'd say Celtics 111-103 tonight. I think the Celtics are, they're playing to get into the seeding. You know, that East, the bottom of the East is very difficult, man, and it's really tight between 4th and 10th. The Celtics need every game. Not that the Lakers don't. The Lakers definitely need it, but again, much like the Knicks, the Celtics have their starting lineup. Like, these are their guys. You know the Lakers are going to get healthy and the Lakers are going to be great. We know this already. So I think this game means more to Boston. And again, no Andre Drummond, no Markieff Morris. Yeah, obviously no AD, no LeBron. They're lucky Schroeder's playing. How effective Schroeder going to be? It's going to be tough for Los Angeles. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a tough game. But you know what? If Los Angeles takes care of the ball, and Kyle Kuzma plays the way he did, last game, and Dennis Schroeder plays under control and he plays well, and Gasol shows up, and McLemore. I mean, the Lakers can win, but they're gonna have to play a clean game. They did a really good job the last time. They didn't turn the ball over, and that was big. You know, they didn't turn the ball over in their last game, so a lot. And that's what they. Yo, Johnny, thank you so much for the super chat. The 25 Brilly, man, I really appreciate it. He says, Stella! He says, Baddog, after all the good things Giants have done, but I think it boils down to Barkley and Jones. Because you can have all the weapons, but without these two performing, the Giants will struggle. Fly Eagles into a building. John, you're absolutely right. If Daniel Jones don't perform, the Giants aren't going to win. That's why this is a make-or-break season for him. There's no doubt about that. The Giants need Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, and that all starts up front. So it's not going to surprise me if the Giants go offensive line in the first round. And I'm not going to be upset with that. I'm not going to be upset with anybody the Giants take at 11. There's a lot of people that we need on the team, and there's a lot of holes. So if they fill one of them, I'm not going to be upset, man. Let's get 200 likes. With 31 likes away, guys. Let's get 200 likes. And tonight we're trying to get to 56.8K. So if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring the bell notification so you know when I do all the Laker games. Now, the next Laker game is Saturday at 4. I think it's 4 o'clock here. KP in the chat. I'll just look it up. I was going to say, KP, when the hell the Lakers play next? They play the Jazz on Saturday afternoon. I thought it was 4:45 for some reason. It's a weird time. It's 4:30. It's going to be rough. My wife's not going to be home. I may try to stream that game. My kid's going to be here. It may be really difficult. I'll do my best, but I can't guarantee it. But I will do my best to do that game. Exhort you to man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, brother. Brilly. You are the freaking man, by the way. He says, I can hope you are enjoying your family while off from the grind. Oh, buddy. Well, my wife's working this week. But it has been awesome hanging out with my son. I was just saying that to my wife before I came down there. I said, I just love having a week off just to hang out with him and play the ABC mouse. And like I said, just see how much he absorbs, like how much he picks up so fast. It's crazy. And some of the things that he comes out with now, some of the things he says, I'm like, how do you know that? Like, where do you learn? Like, it's just crazy. But I've enjoyed it, Exhorter. It sucks. I can't believe my vacation's almost over already. I've been off since, 2 weeks ago. And this week's flown by. The week before didn't. I was busy every day last week. And last week didn't seem like it went by as fast as this week. Just kind of lounging around, not doing much. So my wife going home, then going to the gym. But other than that, not a lot. No, Davis is not playing Rio. They're hoping that when they play the Mavericks next week, Anthony Davis is right around the corner, though, guys. Anthony Davis should be back very soon, and then LeBron not too far after him. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Ria Combinus, what's going on? Luis, PS4 player. Drummond must just be off tonight. He played the other night, so his toes bothering him, I guess. I'm not sure. Jamel Burkett, what's going? No, they're probably not going to beat their. It's going to be tough. Zach Ramsey, Chancey Tan, Chelsea, Cami Lumahang, what's going on? Alex Irizarry, Jamiah Williams. D-Block, you're Celtics. I was going to say, you said we should win this tonight. Yeah, Celtics should win. They should. That doesn't mean they will, but they're favored by 8, if that tells you anything. Braddock says, Crucial, the goal. Hot Take Hockey, what's going on? My man just had a great stream over there. My man, Hot Take Hockey. If you ain't subscribed to Hot Take Hockey, do yourself a favor. That man comes with as much energy every single night as I do for his streams. And 420, smoke them because you got them. 420 crew, you know what to do. Smoke them because you got them. 420. April 20th, that's Tuesday. I'll be on his channel for the Islanders and the Rangers. You're not going to want to miss that. We're going to test the limits of the internet and see how much power YouTube can handle. He'll do the play-by-play because I can't do hockey play-by-play, but I'm going to react, and we're going to have a good time, man. I'm looking forward to that. That should be a lot of fun. I got to stream with Johnny once during my 24-hour stream, but it wasn't during a sporting event where we're both very passionate, so that's going to be a lot of fun. 2 away from 600. We almost got 600 people in here already, man. Game ain't even started. Smack the hell out of that like button, man. We should have 300 likes in here. 300 likes. Let's go. 300 likes for the Lakers and the Celtics. Let's do it. Delance, cheers to you. Alma Aglag, what's going on? ISA Bang Radio, what's up, buddy? Eduardo Chavez, Melchor Basoy, Javier H, Tom Lou, King Me, Anthony Concepcion says Lucinda Williams. What's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Eduardo Chavez, Antonio Garcia, JSG Fly. There you go. Dominic Pope just dropped a link to Hot Take Hockey's channel, my man. Rio 222. By the way, diehard Giants fan, I look into Streamlabs, and Streamlabs has not worked in like 3 weeks. So until that thing starts working again, I'm probably just going to stick with the regular OBS. But Johnny has Streamlabs, and their commands do not work on Streamlabs. It has not worked in weeks. I don't know what's going on with it, but it hasn't. Mark Spencer, what's going on? Shaquille Joseph, thank you for joining the stream. Zarbi and Obermeyer, what's going on? Jameson Mesa, LA King James, thank you so much, my man. Brilly, brother, he says, my bad. Big Dog, missed a lot of streams. Brother, you don't ever need to apologize, man. Just had my first K. Congratulations, man. You definitely don't ever apologize for missing a stream, man, especially when you got something that monumental. His name is Kingston, wouldn't you know? He's 3 weeks old. Boom shakalaka outside. That is freaking awesome. Big hype to LA King. Everybody in this chat, please congratulate LA King James on a wonderful, best thing that happened in life, man. Coming a parent. It's the best. Congratulate him on his son. And I know you're tired. Trust me when I tell you it gets better. Give him like 3 more weeks. LA King James. About 6 weeks, they start to sleep about 6-7 hours through the night. You'll get there, man. Trust me, I've been there. And that is freaking awesome, man. I'm very happy for you. So congratulations, man. Moods, what's going on? Anthony Davis is not back yet, guys. No, Anthony Davis should be back next week, but not this week, not tonight. They talked about maybe he was going to play tonight. They kind of targeted that. And as I said when I did the video, man, don't count on that. They keep pushing him back. I keep saying LeBron's going to come back for AD, but I think AD will be back next week. Like I said, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to have that thumbnail of LeBron James and Anthony Davis back on the thing. David Woomer, Alvar Ola, what's going on? Measy exclusive, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Joan Bloom, what's up? John Abenil, Jem Mutatina, Kalen Dragon, how can I be the man when you're the man? Poga Sifagaloa, how can I be the man when you're the man? Dom Lovato, what's going on? Stay the stuff. Kalen Dragon, how can I be the man when you're the man? Zion Zenith, Chet Hanna, Jake Gann, what's going on, guys? Thank you for being here. Big F&O, Malika McGarrell. Thank you guys and girls for being here, man. Maraming Salamat, Mangananga Manga to my Filipino brothers and sisters. Let's go. Alexander Holm, Flexter of Laugh, what's going on, man? Curtis Walker, thank you guys for being here. Orniel DeJoe, DNL Riso, Mr. A. Lewis Senior. What's up, buddy? Yeah, the Dodgers look good, man. My Yankees, we ain't making it, man. We're 5-7. Yankees are not good, man. The Yankees, they have no pitching, they have no hitting, man. It's been a rough start for the Yankees to the first 12 games. They're really gonna have to turn it around. I've been wanting a Yankees-Dodgers World Series for years now, and it seems like every year the Yankees get farther away from the World Series. But the Dodgers do look really good because they're a good team, man. Around the clock services, Jennifer Colston, Joyner Arroyo, Efran Ortega, Shai Obina, Prime Major, Kevin Gupazan, Zypher Jadaruk. What's going on, guys? Jarrell Gilmore, Maraming Salamat, Manga 50 away from 300. Let's get 50 likes, man. Let's get these 300 likes up in here right now. Johnny, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it, brother. Brilly. He says, Baddog, if my Eagles use Sanders and Scott more running than passing, how much success can Hurts possibly have? I am not sold on his mobile ability. Should keep defenses honest even with tape. I just don't like Jalen Hurts' deep ball. I don't like his accuracy. I don't like his mechanics. I just don't feel like he's a starter. But yes, if you're going to use Sanders and Scott Moore, Boston Scott as outlet receivers, I think that would be best for him. And I know all about Boston Scott. He kills the Giants all the time. All your diminutive running backs did that. Brian Westbrook did it to us. Darren Sproles did it to us. LaShawn McCoy. So yeah, but I think it'd be the best thing for him to try to keep the passes short and safe. Definitely. Mr. Hinda to win it. What's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Paul Lumwig, Annalisa Martinez Bermudez. What's going on? Napalinga Rugin. What's up? Yuri Ho. Thank you for joining the stream. Jason Lawrence. Sidianor Abbas. What's going on? LeBall James. It's one of my favorite trolls. LeBall James cracks me up, man. Avion Dentman. What's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Arniel Subasito Jr., what's up, buddy? Morning to you. Manganangu Manga. Tires Kells, what's going on? Jesus Ray, thank you for joining this stream. Fernando Quitlong, what's going on? David Tran, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, subscribe during the LA versus Hornets game. Love your enthusiasm and content, man. David, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing. And like I said, once this team is completely healthy, it'll be a lot of fun. Trust me when I tell you, it'll be a lot of fun. I see you. What's going on? James Basul, Angela Villaria. What's going on, guys? We're 22 away, man. We almost got 700 people in your game. It even started. You guys are legends. Just smack the like button, man. Let's get those 300 likes. We know it. Hit that subscribe button, man. Share this stream out too, guys. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, whatever social media you have. Take the link, share it out. Get a lot of people in here tonight. Let's get hyped up. Lakers, Celtics. Really don't get any better than this, except for the Lakers are completely healthy, which would be nice, but they're not. So they're going to have to make do with what they have, and we'll see what they can do. But I appreciate you guys, girls, being here, man. This is going to be a great game. I have a feeling it's going to be a good one anyway. And let's see what goes on. We're 5 away from 300. Like I said, we're trying to get to 56.8K. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. I do this for almost every single Laker game. I am the Laker dog. And like I said, Saturday I will do my best. But, man, it's difficult. If I have to watch my son, it's going to be difficult to do that. But let's hit the like and subscribe, man. Yeah, no AD. No, AD will be back next week. I hope so, David. Listen. Like I said, if I'm picking, if I'm being honest, the Celtics are favored by 8. I would think that the Celtics have a good chance to win. If I'm a betting man, I'm probably going to pick the Celtics. I don't mean the Lakers can't win this game. We all know that when they played the Nets the other night, even the most optimistic Laker fan probably wasn't thinking the Lakers could beat the Nets, but they destroyed them. So you never know. If Kyle Kuzma and THT play within themselves tonight and Schroeder can be effective and they don't turn the ball over and they hit threes, the way they did in the last game against Memphis, then, against Charlotte, then I think that they'll have a good chance. They have to take care of the ball. That's a big thing for the Lakers, man. They have a hard time not turning it over. So they gotta limit the turnovers tonight. They gotta take good shots. They're gonna need KCP tonight. They're gonna need Ben McLemore tonight. They're going to need Wesley Matthews. They're going to need Marcus Gasol. They're going to need guys to step up if they're going to beat this Celtics team. Because like I said, this Celtics team is fighting to stay in the seeding so they don't have to play in the playoff round or the play-in round. They're 29-26, and the bottom of the East is very, very close. So this is a very big game for Boston. They're big for Los Angeles too, but it's definitely more pressing for Boston. True Answer Dumb, what's going on? Tracy DaCosta, John Ball Hernandez, Dragon Blood HD, what's going on? Nino Brown, Joe Duke, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate that. Strider Hyru, what's up? The Entree Graham, Sean Peppel, what's up? Thank you for hitting that thumbs up button, buddy. How can I be the man when you're the man? Let's go. Keep hitting the thumbs up, man. There's 400 more people in here than likes, so I know we can get to 400 before this thing starts tonight. Let's go. And it's on TNT. For those of you who want to know, this is on TNT. You know, the scheduled game is 10 o'clock. So, you know, about 10:18 they'll tip off. That's just what they do on TNT. So that's what they're going to do. Yeah, it sucks for PC. It sucks about Jamal Murray, man. I love Jamal Murray. It's a tough blow, man. Denver's really good. And that kid's really, one of the bright young stars in the NBA. It sucks. It sucks. So I wish him well. Hopefully a speedy recovery and he gets back to 100% next year. Johnny, you're the man. Thank you so much, brother. Brilly. He says, Baddog, don't feel bad about the Yankees. My Phillies have struggled after playing well the first 6 games. We just got beat by the Mets. Cowboys stink, my friend. Yes, that we can agree on, Johnny. The Cowboys stink. We can definitely agree on that one. And again, I don't have a problem with the Phillies. The Phillies aren't the Yankees' rivals, so I don't care about the Phillies. The Phillies are all right. But, the Phillies started off good, and then the Mets beat them, 3 in a row. So, it is what it is. I think you guys dodged a bullet. Were you playing the Mets today? Because they go to Colorado tomorrow. I think you dodged a bullet. You don't have to face DeGrom if they were playing the Phillies today. I think they were scheduled to play the Phillies today. Well, you dodge a bullet. You don't have to face DeGrom. So the weather actually helped you guys out, man. Bando Bands, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Caleb Oko, what's going on? Leonora Rivera, what's up? Ian, we got time. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Brilly says good luck to y'all tonight. Yes, as a Pelicans fan, you need us to beat Boston. You need the Lakers to beat Boston. Jing Duria, what's going on? Luis Vargas, thank you for joining the stream. Caleb, how can I be the man? You the man. Domino's 222. Yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge retired. Irregular heartbeat. So no LaMarcus Aldridge on the Nets. And, he had to retire. He has an irregular heartbeat. And while that sucks for the Nets, it's smart. I mean, listen, man, I don't know how many of you remember. The Lakers are playing the Celtics tonight. And, I mean, this was probably, almost 30 years ago. When Reggie Lewis passed away. Irregular heartbeat and happened to Hank Gathers too. He was a player in the 80s for was he Loyola. So it happens. Marcus Aldridge been in the league 15 years. He's got nothing to prove. Probably going to go into the Hall of Fame. So smart for him. But it's too bad. But like I said, luckily, I mean, he had a full NBA career, so it's just smart for him. But he had to retire, man. You can't chance that. AD is not in Chicharito. AD should be back next week. ABNR John, what's going on? Ruby Pareso, what's up? Waterfly, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Carlson Jarvis, Mike, what's going on? It did come out of nowhere, Mike. Yes, it did. It did. Panzer 5656, what's going on? Dilip Gobin, what's going on from Trinidad and Tobago? What's up, buddy? Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Cool Johnny, what's going on? Well, KP, they are playing the Devils. The Devils stink. The Rangers do need to beat those teams. It just sucks that the Bruins are not losing. So I know the Rangers play the Bruins a couple times here down the stretch. You're going to have to beat them. Green Thaws, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. A Disney will return. Nothing retired. Time to bandwagon to the Nets, Sixers, and Nuggets. And I love the ball, James, man. Michael Hughes, how can I beat a man? We need a man. Chicha, how can I beat a man? We need a man. Mike Ursal, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Craig Bridgewater, what's up, my man? Medalla Gabriel, Jason McDonald, Erwin Alberto, Ronaldo, Ubaldo, Joel Poos, Peter D. Aruda. What's going on? Thank you guys for joining the stream. Lens ABC, Milfman, what's up, buddy? Christian Almenazar. What is going on? Leopold Cerna, Drum Recovery Network. What's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Let's get 400 likes. We're 25 away from 400, baby. Let's get those 400 likes. Let's get them out of the way. We're getting ready to go to action here again, guys and girls. Game's on TNT tonight. If you have TNT, you can watch it on Turner Network Television. That is how I'm watching the game tonight. So smack that like and hit that subscribe button, baby. Let's get those 400 likes. Hit that subscribe. We're trying to get to 56.8K tonight. I know we can do it. I would like to get to, where am I going to be? God, I would like to get to 58 by the time the draft is here. I think we can do that. I think 58,000 by the time the NFL draft is here is possible. So smack that like, hit the subscribe, share the stream out, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all that good stuff, Reddit, wherever you may have it. Cryptics Clan, what's going on? Basketball Reps, what's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Reed Delaroto, Carlos Arit, Dennis Craddock, what's going on? PG Lavengood, what's up, man? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys and girls. Abdul Wahid Mohammed, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream from H-Town. Appreciate that. He says originally from Boston. Well, listen, like I said, Abdul, if I was a betting man, I would definitely have a hard time betting on the Lakers tonight. But again, I said that when they played the Nets, and we saw how that worked out. So you never know. Lakers has got to take care of the ball. The guys got to play within themselves and not try to do too much. Just play within their own game, and I think that they can definitely be in there at the end. If the Lakers don't turn the ball over, they take good shots tonight. I know there's no Montrezl Harrell's going to have to step up big. Harrell's kind of disappeared the last two games. We'll see. No Andre Drummond, though. That's a big loss for them tonight. And obviously, Jason Tatum is a superstar. I mean, Jason Tatum is one of my favorite players in the NBA. He's really good. And Jaylen Brown's really good, too. They don't have Evan Fournier tonight, so he's not playing. But they do have Kemba Walker. So, Celtics got a good team, man. I don't watch a lot of Celtics basketball, so I don't know what their issue is, why they're 29-26. This was one of my favorites to come out of the East and meet the Lakers in the finals. So I don't know what their deal is this year, but I feel like they're a better team than 29-26. So we'll see what happens. Rico State says the Lakers suck. Well, I mean, I don't know if I would say that. I mean, they are 34-21. They're they were the best team in the West. They were the best team in the NBA before Anthony Davis went down with injury. They've been beat up all year. They're still 34-21, and they're repeating NBA or they're NBA champion, defending NBA champions. So I don't know if I would say that they suck. If you want to say that you don't like the Lakers, that's one thing, but to say they suck is kind of inaccurate. Super Sean, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Pluto's in the house. Very nice. Isabel Dayat, what's going on? Yes, the lovely Ivana Lowy. She's with me every stream. She's my lovely co-host, so we always have her here. Yo, 415 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get 500 likes, man. Let's go. Let's get 500 likes before this thing even starts, man. Moriella Moorhead, what's going on? Oh, is that what it was? I know that affected Miami earlier in the year, too, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Because, like I said, they're better than 29 and 26. Alejandro Garabay, how can I be the man? Need a man. High Life, how can I be the man? Need a man. Church one time, what's going on? Hey, Rico State, thank you for hitting that like button, buddy. I appreciate it. And Bando Ban says the Lakers suck and brings cucumbers. You know what you should have put after that, Bando, was the 17 trophies. That's what you should have put there. Also, good game in the Lakers. Yes, Sir Benjamin, it should be a good game. And like I said, I wish both teams were completely healthy. It would have been awesome, but I don't think anything ever takes away the stigma of a Lakers-Celtics game. Listen, man, I grew up in the 80s. Even as a Knicks fan, I grew up in the 80s. And Lakers-Celtics, that was everything when I was growing up. Those are the teams, so... obviously, I know this rivalry extremely well because they were in the finals every year. It seemed Boston won it in 81, 84, and 86. I think Los Angeles won it in 1980, 82, 85, 87, and 88, if I'm not mistaken. The only year that they didn't win, that one of those teams did not win it, was 83. The Sixers won it in 83, and then the Pistons won it in 89. But all the other 8 years, the Celtics or the Lakers won a title in the 80s. So I know all about this rivalry. Miami's coming out of the East. Listen, that was my pick at the beginning of the year. I said Miami. I said we'd have a repeat in the finals. Nakazaki Gamer, what's going on? Who's my favorite player on the Lakers right now? It's tough. I'm a big THT guy. I like Taylor Horton Tucker. I like Kuzma. I know a lot of people are down on Kuzma. I really like KCP though, man. Like, I don't know what it is about KCP. Maybe it's just my call for KCP. I don't know, but I really like KCP. Call me crazy, man. He might be my favorite Laker player. Right? Obviously I love LeBron. Who doesn't? People don't like LeBron for his personality. I understand that. He's a little polarizing figure. Like Jordan, these guys transcend basketball, so they're going to have their detractors and their haters. But as a player, LeBron's just been amazing. Pumpkin Seeds, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly says, you heard the news about AD? He should be back very soon. Yeah, Pumpkin Seeds, he should be back next week when they play the Mavericks. That is when he should be making his return. Buckets of KCP, man. I love it. King Gaming, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate that. Donna Kick hit the luckiest shot ever in the universe. See, the ball James just goes after everybody, man. Paul Chad TV, what's going on? Hamando, Jeremy Sai, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Enrico Tabata, what's going on? LBJ23, Cryptics Clan, Imran Baccarat, how can I be the man? You the man. No Caruso. I didn't see that in the injury report. I just looked at the injury report. He wasn't even in there. Exhorter, thank you so much, man. You are the man. Thank you, brother. Brilly, man. I really appreciate that. He says, yes, Magic and Bird, legend. Now that was basketball. 80s was a good decade of basketball. Definitely was. The Pistons kind of changed the way the game is played. With the bad boys, when it became really physical, the Knicks also went into that. The Heat, the Pacers, it became a more physical defensive game in the 90s. The 80s was much more wide open. I think both eras were great, but yeah, as a kid, man, watching Magic Johnson and James Worthy and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and all those guys, and of course Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, as a basketball fan, you had to love it. Let's get 500 likes, guys. Come on, baby. We got 1,000 people in here already. You guys and girls are legends. Smack the like, hit that subscribe button, share the stream out, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, all that good stuff. Share the stream out, man. Hit that subscribe button. I do this for almost every single Laker game. And if you're new here, I will warn you, I'm pretty loud. I'm very energetic. I get very passionate, and I have quite a few corny calls, but we always have fun with them. So hopefully you guys and girls will stay around and subscribe, ring that bell, because like I said, I do it for all the Laker games. And as they make another run at the NBA Finals, we should have a lot of fun in here when they get healthy. 9 away from 500. You guys and girls are the best. Toledo Lang, what's going on? Malachi, thank you for joining the stream. Kit Zalazar, Master V, what's up, buddy? Zeke fan, how you doing? Long time no see, sir. Halo TV, shout out to the Lubat family. And yeah, Moraming, Salamata, Mangadang, Umanga, to my Filipino brothers and sisters over there, way across the pond in the Philippines. When it's Talking Giants, it'll either be Saturday night or Sunday night, Sean. I don't know what's going on Saturday. Kuzma dyed his hair even lighter. Starting lineups: Tatum, Brown, Tristan Thompson, Marcus Smart, so Robert Williams is not playing, and Kemba Walker. For the Lakers, Kuzma, Wesley Matthews getting a start tonight. Marcus All, KCP, and Dennis Schroeder. Jarrell, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Brilly says Boston is hot right now. Should be a good game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jarrell. They've been playing really good, and they are fighting to get seeded. They want to be in the top 6 so they don't have to get in that play-in round. As I'm saying, this game means a lot more to the Celtics, much like it did the Knicks the other night. Obviously, all the games mean something to Los Angeles, but they know that they are completely beat up and injured. This is about as good as the Celtics get. Kuzma's laughing. I think somebody just mentioned his hair. It's not blonde. It's platinum. It's like Cisco. Anybody? Is Roldy Lewis in here, man? I know Roldy would remember Cisco and Drew Hill and the Thong Song. Anybody remember that? Anybody old enough to remember the Thong Song with Drew Hill? That's Kuzma's hair tonight. He went Cisco on us. We're on the way. Tip 1 by the Seas. And here we go. I'm going to look at that scoreboard right now because I know the scoreboard is going to screw up. They go underneath and a foul immediately. I know the scoreboard's going to screw up. Yo, 500 likes. Let's go. Let's go. No, definitely Ivana. Carter K, man, you don't need to thank me, buddy. I thank you for being here. Jason Tatum will inbound it. I know that scoreboard's going to screw up, so I'm going to keep my eye on it tonight, guys. There it goes. There it goes. All right, let me do this. So you guys don't have to keep reminding me. Here we go. In the lane, laying it up and in is Jaylen Brown, 2-0 Boston. I remembered it tonight. Drummond is out tonight. Lucky Tatler, yes. No Drummond tonight. No Markieff Morris. Schroeder was doubtful, but he is in there tonight, and he's going to give it off to Kyle Kuzma. Somebody said no Caruso, but I didn't see that in the report. Gasol got the start tonight. Gasol over to Kuzma. Kuzma kicks it out in the corner. Lakers going to have to shoot. And Matthews turns, shoots, doesn't get it. Rebounded by Gasol. Kicks it back out to Matthews. Matthews has it over on the left side. Kicks it back to Schroeder at the top of the circle. Schroeder gets a screen from, kicks it out. KCP to Kuzma. Right. They did. I thought everybody stopped. I thought that they called a foul, but they did not. Kuzma misses the 3. And it's rebounded by Boston. We're just underway. It's 2-0 C's. They kick it outside. Here's Kemba. Yes. I think that's Kemba. That could have been Jaylen Brown as well. It's 5-0. Here's back the other way. That one's no good. Wesley Matthews misses the 3, and it's rebounded by Tatum. 5-0 Boston. Lakers not off to a good start. Driving the lane. Pull-up jump shot is short. Ball's tip. No good. Second tip. And more second chance points and a loose ball foul on the Lakers. So this has been killing the Lakers pretty much ever since the Knicks game. Tristan Thompson in there doing the work. Tristan Thompson tipped it once, couldn't get it. KCP could not get the ball. Gasol just sitting around and looking at the ball. Go Ivana always. Yo, let's get 600 likes in here, man. We got 1,200 people in here. You guys and girls are legends. Let's go. We're just underway, man. A minute and a half gone by in the first quarter. It's 5-0 Boston. 10:30 to go. Celtics looking to inbound it. They're going to get it off to Thompson. Thompson's going to kick it back outside to Smart. Smart gets it off in the paint to Tatum. Bubba Gump, thank you so much for the super sticker, brother. Appreciate it. Brilly. Tatum knocks it down. 7-0 Boston. Little fist bump. Fist bump. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Lakers are going to need all your likes tonight. Schroeder thought about pulling up from the free throw line. Gives it off to Gasol. Gasol turns, shoots. Yes. Who would have thought the first basket would come from Marc Gasol? Tim, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly. He says, of course, no Drummond after I bet on the Lakers. Oh, I don't know why he's out. They said his toe. And I don't know when he was scratched, man. Hopefully, Tim, the Lakers can come through for you, my man. That's a tough shot. Tatum will go get that to go. Lakers finally grab a rebound. THT got into the game fast. Pull Wesley Matthews out of there. THT has the ball deflected right to Gasol, gives it back to THT. Just traveled, got away with it. THT gives it off to Gasol at the top of the key. Gasol's going to kick it back out to THT. THT steps back for three. That one's no good. Lakers ice cold to start from downtown, 0 for 4. Rebounded by Brown. Brown all the way to the 10, lays it up, lays it in. 9-2 Boston. And THT will bring it up here for the Lakers. Not a great start. The Lakers, I thought they had fans in the building tonight. And Gasol can't hit the three. Lakers 0 for 5, but they do get the loose ball. THT gives it off to Kuzma. Kuzma drives the lane. Kuzma turns, shoots. He misses. There's a lid on the basket for the Lakers right now. They couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat. My chat froze. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Here's that shot's no good. Rebounded by the Lakers. There we go. Back they come the other way, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be a turnover for Los Angeles. 8:46 to go first quarter. Boston 9, Los Angeles 2. Not very good tonight. Yo, 26 likes away from 600, man. Let's get 600 likes in here. And hit that subscribe if you do, baby. I do this for all Laker games. Celtics 4-7 from the field. Lakers 1 out of 7. Lakers trail by 7. Thompson has it, top of the key. Going to give it off to Tatum. Tatum with the drive. Tatum the floater in the lane. Got the roll. 11-2. Vogel needs to talk it over. Not a good start for the Lakers. 11-2, 8:30 to go first quarter. And the Celtics have come out with a purpose tonight, and the Lakers look a step slow. Limited seating. Yeah, that's I heard, Dominic, but I'm not. I just see the tarp. So maybe they can't sit close to the benches, because like the tarp is like on the seats. So I'm not sure. Yeah, short bench every night, it seems, Charles. Jeffrey Lenovo, what's going on? Vogel's out. Yes. Yeah. We'll see. How do I like the Angels? The Angels have played well. I love Trout. I mean, if you love Trout is off to a red-hot start, too. Was he hitting 382 with 4 home runs? If Trout was a Yankee, I mean, Trout gets a lot of hype anyway. If Mike Trout was a Yankee, he'd be the greatest player ever. I swear to God. With the way the Yankee hype machine works, and they hype up guys that aren't good, and I know, because I'm a Yankee fan. Trust me, I know. I can't imagine what he would be. I love Mike Trout, man. Schroeder's in there, Tim. Schroeder's been in there. He has a bad toe or bad foot, but he was doubtful, but he was playing. Cryptics Clan, what's going on? JJ, what's up, buddy? They do have 2,000 fans. Okay. Like I said, I see the tarp up there, so they must be higher up. I heard that they were going to have fans tonight and that they were going to raise the banner. Terry Colley, what's going on, man? Damone Davis, Vilmore, Berendez, howdy, boy, what's going on? AD should be back next week, howdy, boy, and then LeBron not too far after that. By the end of this month, both of those guys should be back. Like I said, I can't wait to start putting my thumbnails up where it is LeBron and AD. I can't wait for that. So let's hope, man. Let's hope. Rez Reacts, what's going on? Felipe Leal, thank you for stream. Andre Miller, what happened? The Lakers just aren't shooting well. The Lakers are 1 out of 7. The Celtics are 5 out of 8. That's really been the difference in the game so far. The Lakers just aren't shooting well at all. Zine Patrick, man, munga dunga munga to you. It's 10:22 on Thursday night here in New York. Trout is the man. He is awesome, man. He is awesome. Amahan Gianon, what's going on? Marvin Salamat, thank you for watching in the Philippines. Andre Miller, what's going on? He says, Boston. Mark, how can I beat a man? I need a man. Snake Durant, Goat, how can I beat a man? I need a man. Tracy, it's not, guys, girls, it's not over already. Come on, we played 3.5 minutes. The Lakers aren't going to keep shooting 1 for 7. Now, like I said, if I was a betting man, I would have taken Boston tonight. Boston's healthy, the Lakers aren't. But, you know, Lakers play good defense. Lakers got to turn, make some shots. So, it's very early. I'm definitely not giving up on them yet. Yes, Mo's Gaudin, and it is another slow start. That does seem to happen. Although, against Charlotte, they didn't get off to a slow start. Like, they got out, and they pretty much held on to it, man. Oh, you're in North Dakota, Bubba? I didn't even know that. Dire Giants fan, thank you for dropping that disclaimer, man. I always appreciate it. I'm a Han Gianon, yeah. Marming Salamat. CL, what's going on? Figures got their first MIDI of their franchise. What does that mean? MIDI. What is it? Tim Moore, what's up, man? Mark Veritas, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Not a Laker, I'm a Knicks fan. Sean Sabella, what's going on? RJ Taeyong, Pinas Tyrell, old account. Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate that. They must have turned it over because it's Celtics ball. I didn't even see what happened there. I didn't even know they came back to action. So missed that possession, but the Lakers turn it over again, and they trail by 9 with 8:10 to go. They're going to give it off to Tatum. Tatum's triple team. Kicks it out in the corner. They swing it back around. Brown with a drive. Brown all the way. Throws it up. Count the basket and the foul. All Celtics early on. 13-2, and they'll go to the line for one. Lakers look a bit jet-lagged after a 7-game road trip. Jaylen Brown with the ball fake went right around Dennis Schroeder, then got fouled on the way by Gasol. And it's 14-2 with 4 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Let's go. Smack the like button, guys. Let's get 700 likes in here, man. We need to get hyper, man. Let's go. Gasol's going to give it off. Here's Schroeder from the free throw line. That's no good. Rebounded by the Celtics. The Lakers could not have got off to a worse start if they tried. Brown. That's not Brown. That is Kemba Walker. Walker kicks it, throws it away. Trying the cross-court pass to Jaylen Brown in the corner. And a miscommunication there. 14-2. See the Lakers can get a bucket. THT's in the game. Very cold start, man. Very cold. Ice cold. Absolute zero cold. Dry ice cold for Los Angeles. THT comes off the screen, drives around the lane, goes up and then lays it in with the kiss. Dynamite. Lakers finally score. 14-4. Boston by 10. 7:20 to go in the first quarter. With the kiss. That's what that was. Tristan Thompson has it against Gasol. Thompson's going to dribble over to the left side of the court. Now he picks up the dribble. Looking for Tatum. Tatum picked up by Wesley Matthews. Plays a tight defense, and Matthews fouls him. Matthews definitely bumped Tatum. Can't complain about that. Obviously playing up very tight. And there's LeBron. LeBron very casual tonight, going with the flannel-looking sweater. The old brown cap. And it says he's expected to return in 3 weeks. I would think he's going to come back before that. And that shot's good. Tristan Thompson makes it 16-4 C's. Here is Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma was turned it over. Here's Gasol for 3. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Tristan Thompson. Here comes the Celtics back the other way. Lakers, like I said, they couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat right now. They're going to get into the paint. Thompson drives around Gasol, goes up and lays it up and in. 18-4 Boston. Getting away from Los Angeles early here tonight. What a way to welcome the fans back to the Staples Center, huh? THT with a drive. THT the kick out. Matthews for 3. Swish! Cheese! Sandwich! Well, the Lakers needed that one. It's 18-7. The Celtics try to push up the court, taken away by the Lakers. Here comes THT on the break. THT leaves it off to kick it out. Here's good ball movement. Matthews for 3. No good. Kuzma should have shot that one. I understand you're being unselfish, but Kuzma had a wide open left corner tray. He should not have passed it out to Wesley Matthews. Shouldn't have shot that. That 3 is good. It's 21-7 Boston. And Vogel wants another timeout. 5:57 to go in the first quarter. As Kemba Walker knocks that one down straight on. Kuzma should have shot that one. That's a big turnaround. If the Lakers make that basket, it's 18-10. And it's an 8-point game. And instead, it's a 6-point swing. So Kuzma should have shot that one. RJ Taeyong, Drummond's toes acting up again, I guess. LeBron is not playing, though. Justin Tran goes Celtics. There you go. Celtics are definitely going. Harris Imran, thank you for liking and subscribe, man. I really appreciate that. Harmony, what's going on? Jamel Barkett. I see people are like, I'm giving up on that. Man, don't give up on this game, man. We all know that the Lakers come back all the time. Come on, man. You can't give up on them. JT Suits says Lakers are turning around. They're going to get back in this game. They're not going to keep shooting this bad, man. Boss B, what's going on? He's definitely one of them, man. Larry Dibb, how can I be the man? You're the man. Aldi Sodi, King's Knowledge, AB Legendary, Lamar Fullard, what's going on, guys? YPC Ben, Big J, Jimacaro TV, Maraming Salaman Mangadangu Manga. Guys, let's get 700 likes up in here, baby. Come on. 42 away, 700 like hype. Let's get it done, man. Casey, they're on. Have to start hitting shots, JT. None of them have hit shots. Carl Vocal, what's going on? But I agree. I think they're going to start hitting shots, man. Coffee, how can I be the man? I need a man. Stu Piniso, Paolo Cortez, Big Tank TV, what's up, buddy? Benjamin Peterson, John Williams, what's up, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Harris, what's up, buddy? Courtney Cash Money, what's going on? Ethanos Gaming. Martin Curiel, what's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Bando bands. Nobody's timing you out because they're saying the Lakers suck. You just don't spam the chat. That's probably why you're getting timed out. Don't spam it. You can say the Lakers suck. That's completely fine. You're not getting timed out for that. It's if you repeatedly say that they suck, the mods are going to get you. I'm not timing anybody out. I have the best mods in the business. My mods aren't going to time you out just because you're talking crap about the Lakers. That's not going to bother them. But if you continue to do it time and time again, then they're going to do it. You know. Sugar tits, that's part of it, man. CJ Marming, salamat to you. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Praveen Patia, what's going on? They're not good right now. Lover Boys Vlogs, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. The Sleeping Boy, what's up, buddy? Yeah, listen, man. The Lakers are going to get healthy, and it's going to be a completely different game. A completely different team. We know that. Mutt Diggity, what's going on? Benjamin Peters, yeah. Fakers just earned half of fame brick under my... LeBall James is the man. LeBall James knows how to troll, man. That's how you troll. That's how you do it. Like LeBall James is great. That's fun. See, that's fun. LeBall James is a fun troll. Like, I like those. I like those kind of guys. Those are, I like those kind of fans. Those are funny. That's good. August Grande, what's going on? Shout out to your daughter, Sofia Grande. Or just Grand. Thank you for joining the stream. Jay of Aces, what's going on? But, oh, God, when AD and LeBron get back, we know it's going to be, Jay. We know it. Sammy Rodriguez, what's going on? Andy Ick W, what's up, man? J Craft Plays. Ebony Fire Jalera, what's going on? From Mary Avery Santos, what's up? Oles Escobar, thank you for joining the stream. Conrad Montano, how can I be the man? Back to action, guys. Almost 700 likes. Let's go. Caruso the God is in there. Caruso's going to back it outside of three-point territory. Caruso gets a screen from the barrel, goes to the left, now cuts it back, pulls up in the free throw line. Yes, the ball, the Mamba, Caruso the God. Knocks down his first shot, 21-9. Listen, man, the Lakers are going to go on like a 10-2 run. It'll be 23-19. They're going to get back in this game, man. They're going to get back in this game. That's an offensive foul. Again, the defense by Caruso really picked up against the Hornets the other night, and that time he draws the illegal screen call on Jaylen Brown. So offensive foul, turnover for Boston. 5:28 to go in the first quarter. It has not been a good start for Los Angeles. Matthews and Brown having some discussion, probably talking about going to the Jack in the Box afterwards. Maybe they're talking about the Laker dog. That's what they talk about, I think, a lot of times on the court is the Laker dog and Ivana Alawi. Anyway, Kyle Kuzma has the ball. Kuzma gets a screen from the barrel, drives to the left, almost lost the ball, got it back. Caruso the drive, the alley-oop. Carroll goes up, and no foul. Harrell gets fouled every time they don't call it. And that's an offensive foul on Boston. As Jaylen Brown picks up another offensive foul, he pushed off trying to get the pass under the paint. So 2 fouls on Jaylen Brown, like that's something that the Celtics might have to keep an eye on here. Brown, I would imagine, has to go to the bench. You don't want to pick up a third foul in the first quarter, but Jaylen Brown with 2 fouls. Here, halfway going in the first. THT has it on the right side. Drives at a baseline. Pulls up floater. Yes! Dynamite! Tickles the twine! 21-11. Boston by 10. 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Here is Kemba with a drive. Kemba around Harrell the barrel. Kicks it back outside. Back to Kemba Walker. Walker picked up by the ball. Namba goes baseline. And what are they going to call? They call a foul on Caruso. Caruso helps up Kemba. Nice sportsmanship there. Caruso don't like the call. And he's saying, nope. He's shaking his head, nope. Caruso and I go to the same barber. And I just wear a hat. He wears a headband. And the Celtics are in the bonus. So a couple of free throws coming here for Kemba. It's 21-11 Boston by 10, 4:41 to go in the first quarter. Yo, 700 likes. Hell yeah, let's go. Kemba knocks down the first free throw, 22-11. Smack the like. Hit that subscribe button, guys and girls, man. We do this for all the Laker games. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get it done. Lakers outscored so far. The hot chick, she's right here. Lovely Ivana Lowry, she's always with me. Unless you're talking about Wonder Woman, she's here on Friday and Saturdays. Another one coming for Kemba. He makes them both. 23-11 Boston. Here comes Caruso the Gold. Caruso going to bring it up into the front court for Los Angeles. Going to give it off to Kuz. Now going to get it back. Caruso drives. Nice pass to Harold. The barrel throws it down with a two-handed. Boom! Shakalaka. Should have been fouled again. 23-13 Boston. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. 4:20 crew. You know what to do. Smoke them because you got them. 4:20 to go in the first. Floater in the lane is good by Marcus Smart. His first field goal, I believe. 25-13 Boston. Boston's making everything. The Lakers aren't making much difference in the game right now. Boston by a dozen. Caruso drives. Caruso all the way to the 10. How is that not goaltending? And they do call a goaltend. I was going to say that ball pretty much hit the backboard before Tristan Thompson knocked it out of there. It's 25-15. Let's go. Lakers lose by 30. I guess we'll find out. We got 40 minutes left to play in this game. We'll see what the Lakers win or lose by the end of it. Celtics up by 10. Going to give it off to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard kicks it back. Long three. Wow. That was a really deep three there by Marcus Smart. I think the Lakers can live with him taking that shot 6 feet behind the arc all night. 28-15 Boston. Boston's off to a red-hot start. THC gets a screen from Harold. Pulls up. Baseline. Dynamite! THT hitting some jump shots. 28-11 Boston. Lakers got to get some stops. So Lakers finding the range a little bit. Boston's 3 out of 3 from downtown. The Lakers are 1 out of 7. A big discrepancy there. And that ball is floater in the lane. Too strong. Rebounded by Montrezl Harrell, a barrel. Trez going to give it off to Dynamite. Dynamite driving, crossover dribble, ball fake, turns, shoots. Can't get it to go. Tough shot. Preston, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. Brilly. He says, I hate Boston. If the Lakers win tonight, I get $50. Bet against my coworker, which is a Boston fan. Let's go Lakers. The only thing that sucks, Preston, and I don't know if you made this bet before because one of the guys in the chat mentioned this. He bet on the Lakers before he found out Andre Drummond was hurt tonight. So that's what sucks for the Lakers. But, obviously I hope you win your $50. 28-17, Boston by 11. 2:47 to go in the first quarter. There's a lot of Laker fans in here tonight. I can see a lot of people love the Lakers by their colorful language. Lakers have the ball trailing by 11. Shooter has it over on the left side of the court. Shooter going to drive, kicks it out. Here is McLemore for 3. That's too strong. McLemore's been cold since his eruption the other night against the Nets. Celtics with the rebound. 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Lakers trail by 11. Kemba backs it way outside against Schroeder. Gets a screen, picked up by Harrell. Goes around him, pulls up, jump shot. No good. Rebound, Tristan Thompson, and a loose ball foul against THT. So Tristan Thompson will go to the line for 2. And again, that's something that's plagued the Lakers the last few games, is that they have gotten killed on the offensive boards. So Celtics going to have a couple of substitutes check in here. 2:18 to go in the first quarter. Jeremiah, what's up, buddy? Always good to see my man Jeremiah. I love it. There's some really good Eagles fans on YouTube, man. My man Jeremiah wanted up. Not many of them, but there's not many great Eagle fans out there. But Jeremiah's in that small sample size of really good Eagle fans, as is my man Johnny Laterno and my man Philly 500. Tim, thanks so much, buddy. I appreciate it. Brilly, man. He says, yeah, it's my fault for not checking the injury report. I didn't know Drummond was out either until about 6 o'clock. I actually had the thumbnail with Andre Drummond, and I had to go back and change it. So we'll see. LeBall James is good, man. Cyrus Matthew, he's on. What's going on, buddy? Cool Cat Chris, what's up, buddy? AD should be back next week. They said LeBron James in 3 weeks. LeBron James will be back by the end of April, man. They're close. They're close. Not close enough. I know it seems like it's been forever, and it has been. But Anthony Davis should be back against the Mavericks. 1 out of 2 for Thompson. It's 29-17. Boston by 12. Harrell has it in the low post. Harrell goes against Thompson. Bangs. Throws it up and in with the kiss. Harrell, a barrel. Banging and clanging his way for the deuce. 29-19. Jason Tatum has it against Caruso the goal. It gets a screen from Thompson, swings it over across court. Long range three again. That one is no good this time, but it's rebounded by Dynamite. THT will bring it up here for the Lake Show. THT with a hesitation dribble. The drive goes up and lays it. Oh, what a move! Yes! Oh, they didn't count the foul with the kiss! Dynamite! THT's got 8 points early on, and that is the Lakers' deficit, 29-21 Boston, with 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tatum behind the back. Wow, that was meant for somebody else, and somehow it ends up right in the hands of Langford over there. Celtics go up, have the ball blocked, rebounded by Montrezl Harrell. Here comes Caruso the guard. Caruso gives it off to Schroeder. Schroeder kicks it back out. THT wide open three. That one's off the side of the rim, and it goes out of bounds. Well, that would have been a big one there for the Lakers. They could have cut it to 5. THT had a good look, but I think he hurried it a little bit. When you miss like that, it's usually because you're aiming it or you hurried the shot. Yo, we're 50 likes away from 800 likes in the first quarter, man. Let's get those 800 likes. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the like button. Share this stream out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, all that good stuff. And if you're kind enough to subscribe, make sure you ring the bell notification so you know when I go live for the Laker games. That shot is no good. Again, another offensive rebound for Boston. They swing it back outside for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Montrezl Harrell. The barrel will give it off to Schroeder. 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Boston by 8. Schroeder has it. And just kind of winding some clock. The Lakers could have went 2 for 1. I don't know what they're doing here. Gives it off to Harrell. Harrell in the paint. Turns, shoots, strong. Rebounded by the C's. 6-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. So the Lakers pretty much did go 2 for 1. Jason Tatum's going to stand by half court. V-Man, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, my man. How different what Brady's career had been. Had the NFL kept the Colts in the AFC East, I think he'd have less division titles, which means less Super Bowls. That shot's no good. Rebound Celtics, put back good. Romeo Langford puts it back, 31-21. THT the drive. THT is fouled on the floor with 2.3 seconds to go. I don't think it would have mattered to V-Man. Tom Brady's that guy. Tom Brady went to the Tampa Bay Bucks. They won a Super Bowl. Tom Brady's that guy. In my opinion. THC's trying to say that he was in the act of shooting, but he's not going to get the call. I don't know how they didn't give him the continuation on that. Oh man, THC's definitely going up for a shot there. I mean, he's driving the lane. I don't know how you don't give him the free throws, but Celtics had a foul to give, and they gave it. The Lakers will have it up. They are going to give him the free throws. So THC is at the line for 2. Well, there was a lot of conjecturing going on there by THC and the officials, but it doesn't look like the Lakers are going to get the free throws here. They trailed by 10. They got off to a rough start. They trailed by as many as 14, trying to fight their way back here. Had a chance to cut it to 5 with a THT 3, but he missed. And then the Celtics went down and scored. Dynamite knocks down the first one from the stripe, 31-22. 9-point Boston lead. Taylor Tugger had a good quarter, 9 points for him so far. 2.3 seconds ago, there's Jason Tatum. He's one of my favorite basketball players. Kid can play. And second free throw, good for THT. The Celtics throw a long pass, knocked around, stolen by Harrell, and that is the end of the first quarter. Yo, we got 800 likes in the first quarter. You guys and girls are absolute legends in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get 1,000 likes, baby. Come on, smack that like button. All things considered, it could have been a lot worse for Los Angeles. They trail by 8 as we go to the second quarter. But thank you guys for being here, man. I appreciate that. Brilly. Sammy Medina, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Ward Kuhn, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with Drummond. It just said his toe. I don't think it's anything serious. Hopefully not. I mean, I don't know. It seemed like he was a late scratch, so I'm not sure. Jeremiah says like and sub. It's great advice. Like button is free. The subscribe button is free. Ringing the bell is free. And sharing this stream out is free. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys and girls being here tonight, man. This is going to come down to the wire. I know it. I feel this. Lakers got off to a terrible start. But again, they're only down by 8. So they'll start shooting better. Maraming Salamana Mangadangu Manga to my Filipino friends over there. Wherever they may be in the Philippines at 10:43 in the morning on Friday. Happy Friday to you guys and girls over there. The only time I don't like Friday is when it's Friday of my vacation. And unfortunately for me, I've been off for 2 weeks, and it has been awesome. And tomorrow is the last week of my vacation. The last day of my vacation. Yep, 4 o'clock. I'll be looking at the clock going, damn it, my vacation's over. And I go back to work on Monday. Blech. But I'll be off again at the beginning of June. So we'll have another week off. We'll take a couple of days around Memorial Day. Well, I get Memorial Day off. But we'll take the week after Memorial Day. And I am taking April 30th off. That is the day after. I'm taking that Friday off. I'm definitely taking 2 weeks from tomorrow. I'm definitely taking that off. Because that is the day after the first round of the NFL draft. So I'm gonna take a day off. Which I never do, but I'm gonna do one anyway. Epic Journey, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Jaden Gaston, what's going on? Stephen Elias, how can I be the man when you the man, sir? Angelo Brill Villanueva, what's going on? Thank you for being here, guys and gals. Much appreciated. Darth Vader, what's going on? Dadu Busake, thank you, man. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate you being here, man. Drummond's got the toe, man. The toe. Back to the game. I want to hear. Well, the game's not on, Bando. It's a commercial break still. End of the first. So we're waiting for the second quarter to start. Jokic MVP, I agree with. Nuggets in 4. With the injury to Jamal Murray, can't get on board with that. I will say this: the Nuggets were the one team that really scared me in the West as far as the Lakers go. Felt like the Lakers didn't match up well with that size. Jokic is a beast. There's no doubt about that. Jokic is MVP in my opinion too. So definitely. Carl Unson, what's going on, man? A gun to your head. Oh, New York. You don't even need to put a gun to my head, Carl. You don't even need to put a gun to my head. I'm a Knicks fan. I never claimed to be anything else. I just stream the Lakers. I work for the Lakers. So, there's a lot of people that stream the Lakers, man. They're not Lakers fans. I don't know. Actually, I don't know one person that streams. Like all the streamers that I watch, not one of them are Lakers fans. Not one of them. But they all stream the Lakers. Just not like me. Arthur Mello. Exhorter, thanks so much for upgrading the membership. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly. He upgraded to the diggity dizzle. Let's go. Exhorter upgrading to the top of the charts. Thank you so much, my man. Brilly. The highest level there is. The dog pound. I appreciate it, Exhorter. Thank you, my man. Much appreciated. Yeah, there you go. Dominic Pope dropped the link. That's why I stream the Lakers, man. I spent like 3 minutes talking about why I stream the Lakers, even though I'm a Knicks fan. Long story short, as diehard Giants fans said in one word, why I stream the Lakers and not the Knicks, family. My family sleeps when the Lakers are playing, and they're awake at 7, and I want to hang out with my family. Harold turns, shoots, got the roll. Harold the barrel wanted a foul. I mean, Harold gets fouled every time. I say it all the time. Harold gets punched more a night than a boxer does. And he never gets called. But it's only a 6-point game. Here is Tatum. He's been kind of quiet tonight. Tatum's going to kick it back outside to, that shot's good. Pritchard knocking down the 3, and it's 34-25 as Peyton Pritchard knocks a long-range shot down. Miss School Zone TV. New York is fun to visit. I wouldn't want to live there, though, man. Ben scores some more, knocking it down, or Ben Mackler score. Knocks down the top of the key, Jay, and it's 34-27. Again, the Lakers starting to pick up their shooting a little bit here. Pritchard has it over on the left side, picked up by Schroeder the Duder. Going to kick it back outside. They swing it around. And that shot is short, rebounded by Harold. Luke Cornett's checked into the game for the C's, a former Knick. That's how you know I'm a Knicks fan. When I know that Luke Cornett played for the Knicks, that's all you need to know. Harold goes up and lays it in with the kiss. Harold the Barrel is back. He's disappeared the last couple of games. He's stepping it up here early, and it's a 5-point game. And Cornett's going to give it off now to Tatum. Tatum going to give it back. That shot's a brick, rebounded by KCP. They're going to give it off to Schroeder the Duder. Schroeder comes back up the court. The Lakers can cut this to 3. Here's McLemore, way short. Not a good shot by Ben McLemore. Wasn't set. Didn't square up his shoulders and left it way short. Pritchard going to drive on Harold, goes up and lays it in. Nobody picked up Peyton Pritchard. He went right into the lane and laid it up and in. Nobody picked him up. Bad rotation on defense there by the Lake Show. 36-29 Boston. Schroeder thought about the three, going to drive over to the right side, pulls up in the baseline. Jay and knocks it down. Schroeder the Duder is Schroeder, that shooter. It's 36-31, Boston by 5. Well, again, the Lakers picking up the offense a little bit here. They trailed by as many as 14 early on. They got off to a really bad start. They've cut it to 5. Pritchard driving, goes up. Harrell looked like he fouled him. Pritchard got his own rebound, but then taken away by Schroeder. Then Schroeder dives in the floor because he lost the ball. Harrell's got it. They got to get it across the timeline. They do. Schroeder's going to bring it up, gives it off. KCP for 3. That one's no good. I was ready for my buckets of KCP. He didn't make it. 36-31. KCP did have a good look. Pritchard has the ball over on the left side. Going to kick it out to Cornette. Cornette's going to give it off. Tatum for 3. Short. Rebounded by KCP. Bucket to KCP. Brings it up the court for the Lakers in a hurry. KCP high-stepping. Goes up. Has the ball blocked by Cornette. That KCP had the ball swatted. He was falling backwards and trying to shoot it up. I don't know what KCP's doing there. Here's Pritchard. That one's short. Rebounded by Harrell. The Celtics have gone cold. And Schroeder will bring it back up for the Lakers. Schroeder gets a screen from Harrell. Goes over to the right side. Drives on Cornette. Goes up. Cornette blocks it again. Luke Cornette. The enforcer in the paint. Look at that. Yeah, he was a Nick. Cornette. Look at him. He thinks he's Dikembe Mutombo in there. Lakers get it into McLemore. Is going to give it off to Gasol. Let's check back to the end of the game. Swings it back outside to Schroeder. Schroeder gets a screen from Gasol. Pulls up from the free throw line. Way too strong. And how is that not a foul? Cornette totally pulls one of the Lakers down to the ground. No foul call. Tatum goes around McLemore. Turns. Shoots. Short. Tatum's been off tonight. Rebounded by McLemore. Going to give it off to Schroeder. Both teams wishing they were swishy, as Clyde would say. McLemore for 3. That's a terrible shot. McLemore really, really pressing. That was a forced 3. No legs in that shot. Complete line drive. And that push shot in the lane is good. And Vogel wants to talk it over. 38-31 Boston as Jaylen Brown gets the basket to go. And again, I don't really think it's so much the Lakers' defense. It's some of these shots. They've been pretty bad. McLemore forcing. Which one, King James? Luke Cornette? Yo! We are 19 likes away from 900, man. Let's get those likes up there, baby. Come on, hit that subscribe button, too, by the way, if you're new to this channel, man. I do this for all the Laker games, and yes, I'm this hyper every Laker game, so I'm the Laker dog. So smash the like, hit that subscribe button, man. Ring that bell. That way you know when I make a Laker video or I go live for any Lakers games. Also, I do tons of Giants content on this video, so if you're a Giants fan, you're in the right place. Also do Yankee stuff as well. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you being here. 4 likes away. Who's going to be like number 900, baby? Let's get her done. Guys and girls are legends. We got 2,000 people in here. Well, we did. But let's, come on, man. We are almost at 56.7K too, man. Let's get to 56. Who's going to be subscribing to 56,700 tonight? Let's go. Giants suck? Well, I can't argue with you. The Giants haven't been good. Hit the like and subscribe. There you go. There you go. Lance Evangelista, what's going on? Asmundo Bertuman, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Jonathan23, what's up? Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Julius Ciazar Balcasso, Pro FLM Ako, what's going on? Aiden Abel, Scott Krajewski, what's going on? Yeah, McLemore had that one good game against Brooklyn. He struggled pretty much every other. He had that one good half against Brooklyn. Remember, he was 0 for 5 from 3 in the first half, and then he was 5 for 7 in the second half. So, actually, he was over 3, then he was 5 for 7. So, hopefully, if McLemore can turn it around, it'd be great. Jeremiah, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly, you're the man. He says, I keep hearing that you're the man in these streets. Jeremiah, how can I be the man? You're the man. He says, starting to believe it. Hashtag, as Philly 500 would say, Jeremiah, as our boy Philly 500 would say, pound Giants stink. Because when we were young, Jeremiah, that hashtag was a pound sign on the phone. It was a pound sign. That's what that thing was called. A pound sign. You young kids don't know nothing about those touch tone phones. You definitely don't know nothing about those rotary phones. You kids don't know anything about not having the internet, and you don't know anything about having no remote for your television. Exhorter, you're the man. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks so much for being here, man. Thank you so much for all the support, brother. I really, really appreciate it, man. You're way too generous. I really appreciate it, man. I can't say it enough. Brilly, my man. He says, hold it down, bro. I got to bounce. We're going to try to get this dub, Exhorter. We're going to try to get this dub, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, brother. Thank you so much for everything. I really do appreciate it. You're the man. Carmen, Mina, what's going on? Mike Z, Sports Entertainment. AD should be back against the Mavericks. LeBron not too far after that. I was saying LeBron James out another 3 weeks. LeBron ain't out another 3 weeks. LeBron's going to be back before the end of April. I'll be surprised if he's not back before the end of April. Let's go, man. Travis plays Roblox. What's up? Legendary 2021. What's going on? Congrado, what's up, buddy? Howdy, boy. Jordan, go. Sell them out to you, Cavave Coffee. Anna Marie Briones, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Congrats to the Celtics first round. No, I don't think the Celtics will exit in the first round. Celtics are good, man. Gregory, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly. I've had it with our bullpen and Torres. Bro, I've had it with our whole team, Gregory. I've had I am going to do that, by the way, Yankee fan. Any Yankee fans in here as the Lakers miss, Celtics hit the rebound. Real quick, any Yankee fans in here, I am doing the Yankee, I am going to do that little Yankee podcast, Yankees Weekly with Baddog. I am going to do that Saturday morning. I'll leave it in the community notes. But I am going to do it this Saturday morning, so we'll talk about the Yankees. Caruso diving in the floor for the steal, and here come the Lakers back the other way. McLemore kicks it out. They swing it back outside to Caruso over on the right wing, going to swing it out to Gasol, top of the circle. Gasol gives it off. McKinney for three! Swish! Tree! Sandwich! 38-34. Alfonso McKinney comes off the bench and drills a tray. Lakers trail by 4. Brown pulls up top of the key. It's too strong. Oh, it went in. Lucky bounce. Hit the back of the rim, the front of the rim. Hit the back of the rim, went up in the air about 4 feet, then hit the front of the rim and rolled through for a basket. Not the prettiest of shots, but it counts all the same. KCP pulls up and missed by a mile. He hit the side of the rim, and it's rebounded by Pritchard. KCP been off tonight. Pritchard goes around the defender, steps back for 3. That hits the front of the rim, rebounded by Caruso, the goal. Caruso brings it back up. Good transition D by the Celtics. They kick it out to Gasol. Gasol swings it over in the corner. McKinney almost lost it. L.A. Lou, thanks so much. Brilly. McKinney falls down on the ground. Ball's loose. And Celtics want to travel. I thought that was a travel. And it is. So it'll be Celtics ball. He says, what up, everybody? Just woke up and I'm going to hang for a bit, but I have to be a temporary visitor today. However, I'm constantly here in spirit. L.A. Lou, you are the man. Thank you so much, man. Brilly. L.A. Lou. Got a time under the floor. 6:05 to go in the second quarter. 40-34 Boston. This is going to come down to the wire, guys and girls. I'm telling you. We're 54 likes away from 1,000, baby. Let's get 1,000 likes. Let's go. Thank you, Bubakar. Appreciate that, my man. Let's go. Smack that subscribe button, baby. Unruly Gaza from Jamaica. What's going on, man? Shout out Jamaica. Let's go. Cutie Pie, what's going on? Thank you for, or Cutty Pie, as that says. CWB, how can I be the man? Need a man. Diane Wallace, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Playing Gasol here is criminal. Well, they don't have anybody, Diane. Drummond's out tonight, so they have to play Gasol. Rangers sweep the Rays. What's going on, man? Boston Celtics, what's going on, man? He says, I'm a Celtics fan, but I respect you as a basketball fan. Hey, I appreciate that, Boston Celtics champs 2021. See, I appreciate that, man. Good sportsmanship, baby. Listen, I want a Lakers. Well, I'm a Knicks fan, so I want a Knicks-Lakers final, but I don't think the Knicks are there yet. Celtics-Lakers finals will be fun. And like I said, man, Jason Tatum is one of my favorite players. Like, I love Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum going to be a superstar, man. If he's not already, he's a really good player. Do I have a crush on Ivana Alawi? No, she's just my lovely co-host. Everybody else seems to love Ivana, so we always bring her in here because, she's good to look at. So why not? Ray Figuracion, what's going on? Maraming Salamata Mangadangu Manga to my Filipino brothers and sisters. Let's go. JJ Realm, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Rudy for Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert? Maybe. Rudy Gobert is good. Listen, the Jazz are good, man. And there's another, you want to talk about another guy that I really like? It sucks that Jamal Murray got hurt because I really like Jamal Murray. There's a lot of good young stars. One of my favorite series last year in the playoffs was that Nuggets-Jazz series. Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell. They're two guys that don't play in big markets, and they're two of the brightest young stars in the NBA. It sucks what happened to Jamal Murray. I love Donovan Mitchell. Like, Donovan Mitchell is excited. Like, I knew that was going to be a good. And those two guys, like, they had a couple of 50-point games in the first two games. That was awesome, man. That was just good basketball. But I'm a big Donovan Mitchell fan. And, yeah, Gobert can definitely play some defense, man. The Jazz are good. And Jordan Clarkson been killing it. So, they're good. They're a good team. Tutto, thank you so much. Paisano, grazie. Grazie, Paisano, grazie. Brilli, my man. He says, ciao, Paisano. Kevin, I'm definitely not a Lakers fan, but Knicks fan. Well, so am I. I'm a Knicks fan too, buddy. He says, just drop by your office to pay my respects. Forget about it. Hey, I appreciate it, Tutto. I'm a Knicks fan too. I just work for Los Angeles. That's what I always say. I work for LA. Raymond Bigno, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. He says, I hope the people, my man Hot Take Hockey says, I hope the people here know they're watching a legend. I hope that everybody knows when they watch Hot Take Hockey, they're watching a legend as well. And again, I'll be on his channel on Tuesday for the Rangers and the Islanders. You're not going to want to miss that. That's going to be awesome. That was great defense by Boston. They had nowhere to go with it. I don't know if that was Cornette that jumped up in the corner. Cornette's got a couple blocks already. Cornette has the ball now. Cornette kicks it over. Smart picked up by Caruso the guard. He goes between the legs, spins around Caruso, throws up a wild pass. It's stolen away. I think that was KCP. Here comes Caruso with the hesitation dribble, gives it off to Kuzma's check back into the game. He hands it off to Caruso in the right corner, driving baseline, and Caruso gets it back, lays it up and in with the kiss. Lakers got a lucky break there. He tried to give it off to Gasol. The ball was deflected, went right back to Caruso, and he was wide open for the layup. It's a 4-point game. Cornette's going to give it off to Jaylen Brown. They kick it out to Cornette. Cornette left corner triple. Doesn't get it to go. And the ball's last touched by Los Angeles. McLemore couldn't corral the rebound, and he lost it out of bounds. 5:12 to go, second quarter, 40-36. Boston. Sabrina, my lady, thank you so much for dropping Hot Take Hockey's link. Yeah, guys, subscribe to Hot Take Hockey, man. We're trying to get him to 30,000 subscribers. He's right around the corner. Yo, who's going to be like number 1,000? We're one like away from 1,000. Who's like number 1,000? Let's go. And stolen away by Kuzma. Lakers picking up the defense. Here comes Caruso the guard. Caruso against Brown. Has it over on the right wing. Dribbling between the legs. Gives it off to Gasol in the low post. And a foul on Cornette. 4:57 to go in the second quarter. Cornette so does not look like a basketball player. Just like Cornette looks like a regular dude that would be sitting on the bench feeding the Ducks some bread. And there he is out on the seas blocking shots in the paint. And again, that's how you know I'm a Knicks fan. When I know that Luke Cornette played for the Knicks, that's how you know I'm a Knicks fan. Right there. Who the hell knows Luke Cornette played for the Knicks except for a Knicks fan? Kuzma for three. Doesn't get the roll. Kuzma been off. Lakers have been off from downtown tonight. There's a drive in the lane all the way. Nice drive. Marcus Smart, 42-36. Tuto, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Caruso driving the lane, goes up, throws it in. They call an offensive foul on Caruso. I thought he was in the restricted area. Brilli, grazie, paesano. Grazie says, what's the difference between Bill Clinton and the Philadelphia Eagles players? Clinton can score. That's true. We all know Bill can score. Jeremiah, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Brilli, man. Thank you so much. He says, so Aldridge retired. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Irregular heartbeat, man. Irregular heartbeat. Yeah, listen, man. It sucks. Like I said, it sucks for Nets. It sucks for Aldridge. But Aldridge had a full career in the NBA. He had nothing left to prove, and it's smart. I mean, I mentioned it before. The Lakers are playing the Celtics tonight, and I think, it was about 30 years ago. Reggie Lewis count the basket in the foul. It was a nice alley-oop there. Tristan Thompson will go to the line for the old M1. It's bad defense. Bad interior defense there by the Lakers. Got to see the ball and see your man, and they're not doing that right now. But the irregular heartbeat, man, smarter for him to just stay off. Because Reggie Lewis passed away from like the same thing, as did Hank Gathers. So, Boston up by 8. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. Whoa! An air ball by Tristan Thompson. from the free throw line. They got to reset the game clock to 4:19. Tristan Thompson getting a laugh out of it. Not as bad as Kuzma's the other night, but Tristan Thompson getting a laugh out of the air ball. Nothing but the bottom of the net. It just didn't go through the rim. He left that one really short. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. 4:20, you know what to do. Smoking because you got him. Here's Gasol knocking it down for the free throw line, and it's a 6-point game. 44-38, C's by 6. Smart has it, going to give it off to Brown. Brown drives, kicks it out in the corner. Here's a 3. That one's no good. That was Grant Williams. I think he played at Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken, last year, or it was a couple years ago. Here is Shooter driving into the paint. Correct me if I'm wrong. KP, where you at? Did Grant Williams play for Tennessee? Here's a 3 for Shooter. That one's no good. Long rebound comes out to the C's. Tristan Thompson gets it, going to give it off to Brown. Brown has it, going between the legs, gives it off in the paint. Taking it back outside. Good ball movement here. Looked like a travel. No call. Pull up jump shot. Pure. 46-38. Boston by 8. As Kemba Walker knocks that down. And Shooter has it over on the right wing. Dribbles into double coverage. Gives it off to Gasol for 3. Marc Gasol! Marc Gasol! Oh my God! Gasol hit a 3. 46-41. Tutto, grazie. Thank you so much for the super chat. Grazie, Paisano. Brilli, my man. He says, how are a bottle of Bud Light and the Philadelphia Eagles fan alike? They're both empty from the neck up. Tutto. Yes, and both of them are cheap, Tutto, because Bud Light is one of the worst beers you could buy. Shout out to the Sports Fury, by the way. But Bud Light sucks. Tutto, thank you so much for the super chat. Brilli, my man. Yo, we're 7 likes away from 1,100 in the first half. Let's go. I'm telling you, this is going right down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Lakers got off to a really bad start, but they're right in this game. They're down by 5. They have the ball. 2:53 to go here in the first half. Make sure you guys hit the... Ken Acquiatan. I guess his toe's acting up again. Gasol driving. Gasol throws it up. Too strong. Thought he was fouled. No call. Here come the Celtics back the other way. Brown fakes the 3, drives the lane, kicks it back out. Good ball movement. Wide open 3 for Tatum. Pure. Jason Tatum can play. He's been quiet tonight. Celtics lead by 8. Tatum got a really good look. That's great ball movement by the Celtics. Here's Kuzma. He lost the ball, but he's fouled. 2:24 to go, second quarter. Boston with an 8-point lead. Lakers have got as close to the Celtics as 4, I believe, is as close as they've been since the early moments of this game when they just could not hit a shot. They get down by 14. Anthony Davis going with the jeans and the... These guys are dressing like me over there. Very, very casual. I can see a guy with sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Anthony Davis dressing like I normally do on a normal day. JMM Mall, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. I hope that they're trash. Like I said, I love guys like Jeremiah and Philly 500, Lord Brunson, Johnny Letourneau. There's some really good Eagle fans out there, but man, I hate the Eagles. Burnock Bautista. Hopefully there's a couple of with the kiss. Enrique Devada. I don't think Kuzma sucks. I think Kuzma's just inconsistent. Like, there's some nights he's really good. There's some nights he's really bad. He's a poor man's Mello. He really is. Makes the free throw. Makes 1 out of 2. 49-42. Boston by 7. Lakers got to try to get this to, at least hold it here, but Lakers got to try to get this to within like 3 at the half. Tatum picked up by Kuzma. Kuzma playing tied up on him, driving the lane, and leaves it off, and that's a foul. That should not count. Oh, they gave it. Come on, man. There's no way that he should have got the continuation. Kuzma jumped on his back long before Tristan Thompson went up for the shot. So Thompson will go to the line trying to convert the old and 1. That didn't look like a lot of continuation. We'll see if Thompson can make the free throw this time. He shot an air ball previously. Actually, maybe not. So Thompson at the line. And he does make that one. So the Celtics back up by 10. Lakers kind of fell off here at the end of the half. They had it to within 4. They had a chance to actually cut it to 2. They couldn't get it to go down. Harrell has it. He's had a pretty good half. Harrell looks for THT off the screen. THT is going to back it outside to the right wing. THT, the crossover dribble, kicks it out. Wide open three in the corner. That one's no good. Rebounded by Harrell. Harrell goes up. No foul called. Got a rebound again. Goes up again. No foul called again. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here is Tatum in the left corner. Tatum has it. Picked up by Schroeder on the switch. Spins around Schroeder. Kicks it out in the corner. They swing it back around. Wide open three. Pure 13-point lead for the C's. As Jaylen Brown knocks it down over on the right wing. Celtics on a big run. Lakers are falling apart here. Can't make a shot again. THT driving the lane. Throws up a wild shot. He's fouled to go to the line for two. This is how the Lakers started and how the Celtics started. But we'll see. Keep smacking that like button, guys and girls. Let's go. Let's get 1,200 likes by the half. I know we can do it. Minute 14 to go, man. I know we can get 1,200 likes by the half. It's ironic that Kemba Walker wears Antoine Walker's old number, 8. THT at the free throw line makes it 55-43. Like I said, the Lakers had to hold it at 7. I mean, you wanted to see them at least hold it there, maybe get a little bit closer, but not happened so far. 74 seconds ago, Celtics had a couple of threes and got that lead back up to 13. Now it's down to 11 as THT converts both free throws. And the Celtics will walk it up here into the front court as Kemba Walker, the UConn product, brings it up. Nice pass by Kemba to Jaylen Brown. THT fell asleep on the baseline. Great look by Kemba. Dunk by Brown, 57-44. Lakers had a nice run of defense, but here in the last 3 minutes, their defense has been shoddy, to say the least. THT has it. Kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma pulls up 17 feet away. Kyle Kuzma knocks down the elbow J, 57-46. Boston by 11. There's LeBron. You know LeBron is aching to get in there. And there's another three, a contested. Boy, Boston is just on fire right now. Jason Tatum knocks down a second triple, and it's a 14-point game. This match is the largest lead for the Celtics. Kuzma with a drive. Kuzma with a wild shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Celtics, and a foul on Montrezl Harrell. (60-46), Boston by 14. Actually, the foul was not on Montrezl Harrell. They called the foul on Tristan Thompson, so Harrell will go to the line for two. 60-46, Boston by 14. Boston has shot the ball incredibly well here in the first half. They did have a little hiccup there, which allowed the Lakers to get close. It's funny because Boston started off the first 9 minutes of the game. Harrell's free throw is good. Boston started off the first 9 minutes of the game in the red hot. Lakers were ice cold. Then like the next 9 minutes, the Lakers were hot. Celtics were cold. And now about the last 6 minutes in this quarter, Celtics got hot. Lakers got cold. Lakers trail by 13. Harrell has one more coming from the charity stripe. There's 27 seconds to go in the half, 24 seconds on the shot clock, so a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Harrell has a perfect trip at the line. It's a 12-point game, 60-48. Lakers got to get a stop here. Just hope that they can hold it to 12. Yeah, hope Vogel goes into the locker room, makes some halftime adjustments. The Lakers need to come out in the third quarter with a little purpose. And there's a foul on the Lakers, a stupid foul. Foul on Wesley Matthews fighting through a screen. Really stupid foul there. As the Celtics are in the bonus, so they'll go to the line for two. King Lou, you bet $100 for the Lakers to win live. It's not looking good for you, buddy, but actually the Celtics are not in the bonus. So shot clock and game clock are pretty much lined up. Brand new Coca-Cola. Here's a jump shot. Good. Celtics just can't miss. Doesn't matter who's shooting it, where they're shooting it from. And THT with a drive. THT doesn't even get it off. It's a good way to end the half for the Lakers. Not a good half. 62-48 as we hit the locker room. Again, Boston they are red hot. It doesn't matter. Jaylen Brown is hitting everything. And again, it doesn't even matter who's shooting for Boston right now. They're just not missing. Let's get 1,200 likes, though, man. We're 53 away, guys and gals. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share the stream out. I'm telling you, this game is still going to be close when it's all said and done. It's going to be close when it's all said and done. It's going to be close. I'm telling you right now. This one is going to be close. So let's go. Charles, of course, every team is going to bring their best against the Lakers. The Lakers are defending champions. That's how it goes. L.A. Lou, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it, brother. Brilly. He says, I'm out. I'm going to go comatose before work later. Get you some sleep, my man. I always appreciate the support. You're the freaking man, L.A. Lou. And have a good day at work, sir. And we'll see you next time, man. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Jaylen Brown is on fire. Yes, he is. LeBron AD back. They're still going to lose, and they're not going to beat the Nets. Okay. I mean, they're not going to beat the Nets. Didn't they just beat the Nets by like 20 the other night without LeBron and AD? Didn't they just destroy Brooklyn in Brooklyn? Didn't that just happen? Didn't they just kick the living hell out of the Nets? Gasol was out in that game. Somebody else is out in that game too. I think Kuzma played. Goofy Khalid, absolutely. Lucas, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, man, from down under. Brilly, Lucas. In my best Australian accent, he says, he says, good eye there, Baddog. What's up, Baddog? Hope you and the family are doing well. Well, you know what, Lucas, we're doing all right. Yeah, I've been on vacation here the last week, and it's been nice. I've been able to hang out there with little Baddog, and we've had a lot of fun. We played a little ABC Moose, and he likes the games, and so it's been a lot of fun. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Lucas, man. I appreciate that, brother. Let me give you guys and girls the statistics. Yeah, Kuzma's out, Bron and AD were out, and Gasol was out. And they crushed Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not getting past the Sixers. I'm telling you that right now. Brooklyn ain't. The Lakers are going to be in the finals. The Nets will not be. Why do we always have Nets fans? Where were all the Nets fans when the Lakers played the Nets? Weren't we looking for the Lakers? Weren't we looking for the Nets fans on Saturday? Because they weren't there. They're here every other stream. They were nowhere to be found in that game. Nowhere. And then they come to my channel and they troll me, and then they get all mad. Don't you a Knicks fan? Because they were pissed off because the Lakers embarrassed them. But they weren't anywhere to be found. They came after the fact, but nowhere to be found when it was happening. So it is what it is. I mean, what are you going to do? Salt is salt. I mean, it is what it is, man. They're not beating the Sixers. Sixers are going to beat them. I'm telling you right now. Somebody said, I saw somebody in our stream said that I said that the Knicks would beat. They must have taken a point away from Boston because it's 61-48. Somebody said I said the Knicks would beat the Nets. That's not what I said. I said the Knicks are going to give the Nets everything that they want and more. Well, the Knicks might be the 6th seed. They won't have to worry about that. But the Knicks would be tough for the Nets. The Knicks play defense. Let me give you guys, girls, the statistics. And once I read these to you, you're going to see that the Lakers being down by 13 isn't that bad right now. For the Celtics, Jason Tatum's got 9 points, 3 rebounds. He just got hot there at the end. They must have taken a 3 away from him because he's 1 out of 3 from downtown. Tristan Thompson's got 10 points, 5 boards. Kemba Walker, 7 points, 6 assists. Marcus Smart has 7 points, 3 assists. Jaylen Brown is 9 out of 10. 2 out of 2 from downtown. 21 points for Jaylen Brown in the first half. And there's only been 7 bench points for the Celtics. Peyton Pritchard has 5. He's 2 out of 7. And Romeo Langford had 2. The Celtics shot 25 of 45 from the field. That's 55.6%. They were 6 out of 14 from downtown, 42.9%. They out-rebounded the Lakers 26-18. So Celtics obviously doing a great job. The Lakers statistics are about as ugly as it gets. Kuzma's 1 out of 6, 3 points. Marc Gasol leads all starters for the Lakers with 7. He's 3 out of 6. He's got 7 points. Schroeder, 1 out of 5 for the field, 2 points, 4 assists. Now, Schroeder's playing injured. I'm not going to get on Schroeder too hard tonight. Schroeder was doubtful. The fact that he's in there is pretty impressive. I guess I give Schroeder a pass tonight. Wesley Matthews, typical Wesley Matthews game. He's 1 out of 5 for the field. He has 3 points. He doesn't contribute. KCP, my guy, nothing. Over 3 for the field, no points, 2 rebounds. If the Lakers are going to win, KCP and Kyle Kuzma need to get more than 3 points between them. KCP, Dennis Schroeder, and Kyle Kuzma, the 3 of them combined have 5 points. 5 points between those 3 guys. McKinney hit a 3 off the bench. Montrezl Harrell has 10.7 rebounds. Caruso's got 6 points and a rebound. THT has 12 points, 4 rebounds. Ben McLemore's got 2 points. The Lakers should start their bench in the second half and put the starters on the bench. The Lakers shot 19 of 49 for the field. They shot 38%. They were 3 out of 16 from downtown. 18%. So the Lakers are shooting 38% from the field. Their starters have a total of 15 points in this game. They've shot 3 out of 16 from downtown, and they're only down by 13. To be honest with you, it could be a lot worse. Because the Celtics are shooting 56% from the field and 43% from downtown. And Jaylen Brown's got 21. This could be a lot worse for Los Angeles than it is. So look at it that way. Yeah, Roger, they got a lot of injuries, man. It's part of basketball. Saturday, he's not supposed to come back Saturday. Anthony Davis is supposed to come back against the Mavericks, from what I hear. Free Melly, what's going on? My Sixers blowing out the Celtics and Lakers. And Nets out this season. I don't remember them blowing out the Lakers. I remember that Tobias Harris hit a last-second shot. If they blew them out in the second game, I don't remember. But the Lakers weren't healthy at all. I don't remember them blowing the Lakers out. I do remember that first game. That was really good. Sixers are good, Free Melly. The Sixers are good. Sixers are a good team. They're a good team. If Joel Embiid wasn't hurt, I mean, he's definitely in the running for MVP. Sean Pittman, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Any team is good with LeBron. When he retires, it's over for the Flaker. Well, I mean, yeah. LeBron probably ain't going anywhere anytime soon. But LeBron's a good player. The greatest of this generation, hands down. Shirel Sabalita, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. SC Kid, what's going on? Antonio Two Pigs, so does I don't know what that means. Lakers going to get blown out? Well, we got another half to find out what happens. Raz the Go, what's going on? Tatum is going to play his hardest in the second. I like Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, a good player. Ethernos Gaming, what's going on, man? Primordial Kaminwadi, what's going on? Celtics are fighting. Yes, they are. Celtics are like I said, they had to come out. The game means something to Los Angeles, too. The Lakers don't want to fall far enough to where they're in the play-in round. But they know that they don't have 2 of the 5 best players in the NBA, in AD and LeBron. They're kind of treading water. And they know that when they're healthy, it's a completely different roster than what they have out there now. Where the Celtics are, outside of Evan Fournier, they are healthy, and they're fighting to stay in the top 6 in the East. The East is a jumbled mess after the 3rd spot. 4 through 10 is really close. The Celtics, this game means a lot more to Boston than it does Los Angeles. And I'm not using that as an excuse. I mean, Boston just outplayed them. Boston shot really well. But you knew the Celtics were going to come out and... You knew they were going to come out. They need to win this game really bad. You knew they were going to come out with everything they had. And in that first half, they kicked the Lakers' ass. Now, it's a tale of 2 halves. There's 2 halves in every basketball game. We'll see if Frank Vogel can make the adjustments and the Lakers can get back into it. But if the Celtics continue to shoot, 56% from the field and the Lakers continue to shoot 38% from the field, it's going to be a long night. So we'll see what happens. Dudes, Jared, how can I be the man when you're the man? Maraming Salamada, Mangadangu Manga to my Filipino brothers and sisters. Let's go. Smack that like button. Let's get 1,200 likes by the end of the half, I should say. HGH, it would be nice if the Rangers could make the playoffs. The damn Bruins don't ever lose anymore. The one damn night I got to depend on the Islanders to do our bidding, they can't get it done. Islanders can't beat the damn Bruins. The Rangers got to take care of their own business, I guess. I would love them to make the playoffs, though, hot take. I'll tell you what, man, that would be awesome. Such a young team. The Rangers are playing really well right now. Now, granted, they're playing the Devils, and they're no good, but, the Rangers look like they were at a different speed tonight, They're fun to watch. King Reyes, man, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Brilly says, let's go Celtics. They definitely went in the first half. Really good half. Lakers no match with the Celtics? Well, not when they're completely beat up. Put Andre Drummond, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James in the lineup, and let's see what happens. This lineup for the Lakers, they don't even have Andre Drummond tonight, so 3 of the Lakers' 5 starters are out. Let me put it to you this way. The Lakers not having Drummond, AD, and LeBron is the equivalent of the Celtics not having Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum. Take Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum out of the Celtics lineup. And how good are the Celtics without those guys? Again, I'm not using it as an excuse, but it is a fact. The Lakers don't have their players. Yeah, Taylor Hall did get a goal. Put him up 3-1. I'm just glad that Panarin's playing better for the Rangers, man. Panarin was nowhere to be found at the beginning of the year, but he's definitely come on, man, in the second half. Or, yeah, I guess it is in the second half. McLemore's been bad tonight, Eddie. Another bad night for Matt. McLemore had the one good half against Brooklyn, and that was it. He's taking some bad shots. I said the Lakers have to play within themselves. The one thing I'll say, I didn't look at the team stats. The one thing I'll say about Los Angeles, it didn't seem like they had a lot of turnovers. Celtics actually had more turnovers than Los Angeles, which is one of the reasons. The Celtics also took many more free throws, it seemed. The Lakers only turned it over 3 times. Celtics turned it over 11. That's a big difference. And actually, the Lakers have shot more free throws than the Celtics. You wouldn't know. It didn't seem like that. But, neither team's really went to the line a lot tonight. The Lakers been there 8 times, and the Celtics been there 7. So, not a lot of fouls. Lakers have never led in this game. The first 6 minutes of the third quarter are important for the Lakers. The Lakers got to try to get this to within, 5 the first 6 minutes. Yeah, Markieff Morris is out. There's another one, Mr. Cool Zone TV. So, no Markieff Morris, no Andre Drummond, no LeBron, and no AD. Yeah, Celtics should be beating the Lakers. The Celtics were favored by 8 tonight. They should be beating the Lakers right now. Paul Pierce, I got to go with Pierce for now, Jose, because Pierce is a Hall of Famer. Jason Tatum's very early. I will say this. By the end, I think that Tatum has the potential to be better than Paul Pierce. But Tatum's going to have to win a championship. But I do love Jason Tatum. I think Tatum's a great ball player. One of my favorites. There's no doubt. He's really good. I like watching Jason Tatum play. I like watching the Celtics play. I like Jaylen Brown. I like Kemba. I like Marcus Smart. I like their starting lineup. A lot. I like their guys. But I do think that Tatum has the potential to be better than Paul Pierce. But he's got to do it for a long time. Now, Pierce did it for years. He's a Hall of Famer. So I'm not going to say that Tatum's better than Pierce yet. Lakers are getting the 7th seed. We're going to find out. You can make all the predictions you want. LeBron James and Anthony Davis come back and they play, 12 or 15 games at the end of the year. Lakers can end up with the 3rd seed. It doesn't matter where the Lakers end up. Nobody wants to see a healthy Lakers team in the first round of the playoffs. Nobody. Nobody wants a healthy Los Angeles in the first round. Not one team wants that. No team wants that smoke. Nobody. Which team I think is in more trouble going forward? The Pistons or the Pistons? I don't think the Pistons have anything. HTH. One guy I like with Houston is Christian Wood. Like, I like Christian Wood a lot. I don't know anybody on the Pistons that's like any good. They do have one good player. I forgot what the hell that guy's name is, man. His name's escaping me, but I think the Pistons are in trouble. Neris Balaram, what's going on, man? Hero Vahi Rez Reacts. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. OZ Beer, what's going on? Jose, what's going on? Paul Pierce, the greatest Celtics player of all time. No. Not even top 3. Bill Russell and Larry Bird, way better than Paul Pierce. That's not even close. Larry Bird and Bill Russell are 2 of the greatest players in the history of the NBA. Paul Pierce doesn't even belong in the same sentence with Larry Legend and Bill Russell. Not even close. And I would actually make an argument that McHale was better than Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce was very good. Paul Pierce may have been borderline great. He ain't Larry Bird. He ain't Bill Russell. Like I said, maybe he's on the level of Kevin McHale. But there's no way he's the greatest Celtic of all time. And it's not close. Lakers will win. We're going to see him, Ron. They got a whole other half. They got to get this together. Primordial, Kemenwadi, what's going on? Uriel Campo, thank you for joining the stream. The Flippers and Sitman, the Flippers ain't beating anybody. SC Kid, come on, man. The Flippers are a joke, man. We know the Flippers ain't. But come on, man. How you gonna come in here and troll Lakers and be a Flipper fan? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. I'm talking about how the Flippers are gonna beat the Lakers last year. They couldn't even get past the Nuggets. They blew a 3-1 lead. And not only did they blow a 3-1 lead, in the last 3 games, they blew a 20-point lead in the second half in each game. Gasol over to Kuzma. We're back underway. Gasol has it, swings it back outside. KCP pulls up and don't get it to go. Lakers starting it off bad. Eds, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Really. He says, I need the Lakers to really get healthy and bury the Nets. The Lakers are the only team that can do it. The Nets will beat all of the West teams on the East, on the coast. One thing I'm going to say, Mark, I honestly think that the Sixers can beat the Nets. I really do, Mark. I really think the Sixers can beat the Nets. And there's a foul, so KCP is going to go to the line for 2. KCP had a chance to... Oh, he got the basket and the foul. I didn't know that went through. Buckets of KCP. Give him the hoop. Give him the harm and go to the line for the old and 1. I didn't know that went through. I thought he left it short. KCP caught a thumbnail in the eye. He Ric Flaired him. And KCP bricks the free throw. And the long rebound comes out to Marcus Smart. KCP is usually a good free throw shooter, but he doesn't get that one to go. It's an 11-point game. We're just underway here in the third quarter. Hit that like button. We got 1,200 likes. Keep hitting that like. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Ring the bell. Let's go, baby. Stolen away by KCP. He's going to leave it off for Schroeder the Duder. Schroeder going to give it off to KCP. To Gasol, top of the circle. Gasol swings it over to Kuzma. Kuzma 3. Whoa! Awful shot by Kuzma. Not even close. See, that is the type of shot that makes people hate Kyle Kuzma. It's that type of shot where he's not set. He forces up a terrible shot and he doesn't come close. Celtics missed. They give it back out to KCP. Over to Schroeder. Schroeder going to drive baseline. Schroeder looked like he traveled. Kicks it over to Kuzma in the left corner. Now to Schroeder. Schroeder fakes the 3. Gives it back to Gasol. Gasol has it at the top of the key. Bounce pass to nobody in particular. Turnover Los Angeles. Couple of turnovers to start. Tatum thought about the 3. Gives it off to Brown. Brown goes up. Lays it in. Jaylen Brown 23. And the Celtics back up by 13. It wasn't an air ball, but he missed the rim. He hit the backboard. He overshot the rim and hit the side of the backboard pretty much. Terrible shot by Kuzma. Gasol almost turned it over again, gives it off to Schroeder. Schroeder drives, pulls up from 14 feet away, and knocks it down. Schroeder tickling the twine, and it's an 11-point game again, 63-52 Boston. Lakers need some stops. And if they get the stops, they need the boards. Just underway here in the second half. Los Angeles trailed the whole way. They've trailed by 11. Nice pass, and the Lakers fall asleep in the paint again. Dunked by Tristan Thompson, 65-52. That's where Gasol really sucks. He's just so slow on the rotation that teams just go right past him on that give and go, or the pick and roll. It's all just playing basketball. And it works every time against the Lakers. And now Gasol can't even handle the freaking pass. He dives on the ground, and he calls a timeout. And Gasol looks to be shaken up. Gasol he sprawled out to try to get the ball after he totally missed the basketball, and he seems to be in a lot of pain. That's all Lakers need is another injury at the center position. Eds, thanks so much, brother. Appreciate it. Brilly says, I also think that Philly has a shot. Embiid is a load. Yeah, I agree, man. Embiid is an MVP caliber player. Nobody on the Nets can stop Joel Embiid. The Nets don't play defense. I'm telling you right now, and I mean this, Eds. I mean this. If the Knicks and the Nets meet up in the first round, I'm not saying the Knicks are going to beat the Nets, but I'm telling you, that will be one of the toughest series that the Nets have to play, because the Knicks play defense and the Nets don't. The Knicks will give the Nets fits if they match up in the playoffs. Let's go. It was a bad pass. He's still got to catch it. Jokic or Embiid? It's a great question, Ethan Huss, because they're both great. I would give the edge to Jokic just because he's a better three-point shooter. I think Jokic is a better shooter, but they're both the two best big men in the NBA. But I would give the edge to Jokic just because, and yes, and bubblegum, Embiid's hurt a lot. Jokic is a triple-double guy. Like, Embiid is not an all-around player like Jokic. So I have to give the edge to the Joker just because he's a triple-double machine. And he can shoot the outside shot. I have to give the edge to Jokic. Who else for the Sixers? I mean, Tobias Harris is really nice. Ben Simmons can play. The Sixers got a pretty good team, man. Tobias Harris had a really good year for them. I thought they overpaid Tobias Harris, but he's had a good year. Yeah, well, Embiid's D is really good, but again, like I said, it's a slight edge. I'm not saying that Jokic is head and shoulders better than Embiid. I think they're both, like I said, they're both great. Imagine the Bucks beat the Nets. The Bucks could beat the Nets. Listen, I'll be honest. I think the Celtics can beat the Nets. I think the Nets are so pompous and full of themselves, and they think they're just going to get into the playoffs and turn it on. The teams in the Celtics and the Heat got off to really bad starts because of COVID and injuries. But anybody knows that when the Celtics or the Heat are completely healthy, they're damn good teams. The Knicks are much improved, right? The Hawks ain't good. The Hawks aren't any good. The Pelicans aren't really any good. I'm trying to think who else is at the bottom of the East, like in the playoff race down near the bottom. Harden, Durant, Irving, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They have no depth. Andre Drummond ripped them for 20 and 11 the other night. Schroeder misses it. Schroeder missed it, and Gasol just knocked it out of bounds. Gasol must have jammed the finger when he dove. Gasol's got massive hands. Look at the size of that guy's hands. They're huge. Celtics up by 13. Tatum fakes. Actually, that was smart. Now Tatum throws it up and doesn't get it to go. Rebounded by Gasol. Lakers going to need some baskets. They're down by 13, just under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Schroeder has it. Schroeder drives into the lane, picks up the dribble, kicks it back outside. Wide open three for Matthews. He can't get it to go. Lakers continue to struggle. Kuzma grabs the offensive board. Kuzma has it. The Lakers are about 3 for 20 from downtown. Kuzma kicks it back outside. KCP drives back to Kuzma. Kuzma straight on three. Plunk. Kyle Kuzma. I say it all the time. I guess it's just like all you single guys out there. If a woman keeps turning it down, just keep shooting. One's going to go in. One does finally go in for Kuzma, but then the Lakers fall asleep in transition, and Tristan Thompson gets a layup at 67-55. Gasol for three! Oh, Marc Gasol! Marc Gasol! The straight-on triple. Swish! Cheese! Sandwich. Ball stolen away by Kuzma. It was a bad pass. Kuzma was going to take it up here for the Lake Show. Going to give it off to Gasol. Gasol thought about the three. Gives it off to Schroeder. Schroeder gets a screen from Gasol. Steps back top of the circle. Swings it over to KCP for three. No good. KCP, ice cold. Bad shot by KCP. Forced it. That'll be Laker ball. Good hands by Gasol as he knocks it off of Jaylen Brown's knee driving to the basket. So it'll be Laker ball. It's 67-58. Like I said, as bad as the Lakers have played, the Celtics just ain't putting them away. Like the Lakers are, as anybody ever watched the movie Rounders? The Lakers are hanging around. They got alligator blood. Can't get rid of them. Gasol has it at the top of the key. Looking for Kuzma off the curl. Gives it off to Schroeder. Schroeder fakes a three from the left elbow. Schroeder kicks it back out to Kuzma. Fakes a three. Kuzma drives. Kuzma floater in the lane. Got the roll. Kyle Kuzma. Back-to-back buckets. 7-point game. LeBron and AD looking on. What a difference it'll be when they're back in the purple and gold, eh? Pass in the paint. Nice pass to Brown. Good defense, but Brown gets it to go. Brown's got 25. Schroeder ends up on the deck. Or not Schroeder. KCP ends up on the deck. KCP walking it up slowly. This is a 9-point game again. Gasol for three again. Oh! Marc Gasol! Gasol's got 13! Swish! Cheese! Sandwich! Marc Gasol cuts it to 6. Here's Marcus Smart driving, kicks it out to Tatum. Tatum behind the back to Smart. Smart against Gasol, back to Tatum. Tatum wide open three. That one's no good. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tristan Thompson back to Tatum. Tatum rocks it. See, man, the Lakers got to stop giving up all these second chance opportunities, man. It's such a big swing in momentum. The Lakers have it. They are down by 6. They've cut it to 6. They have a chance to get the rebound. They don't. Then Tatum hits a three, and it's a 9-point game again. They got a rebound. Schroeder gets Thompson up in the air. He's fouled. They go to the line for 2. 6:04 to go in the third quarter. Boston by 9. Schroeder going to the charity stripe. But that's the type of thing, man. The Lakers, when they get a stop, they got to make sure. They got to make sure that they get the rebounds. Guys and girls, thank you so much for being here, man. We got over 2,000 people in the house. Hit that like button. Come on, baby. We're trying to get 1,300 likes. We're 71 away. Smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, baby. I do this for all the Laker games. This is why I am the Laker dog. So smack that like. Hit the subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell so you know I go live for all the Laker games. Share the stream out, guys. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, all the social medias that you have. Take the link. Share it out. Let's get a bunch of people in here. Let's go. 72-64. Schroeder missed the second free throw. Boston by 8, halfway gone here in the third quarter. I said the first 6 minutes are important for Los Angeles. They got a little bit closer. They've had chances to get even closer, but they haven't been able to do it. Wide open three again, and the Celtics just aren't missing. 75-64. Every time the Lakers get close, the Celtics knock down a three. Marcus Smart doing the deed that time. From the left wing, Gasol has it. Gasol, nice backdoor pass. Almost fumbled by KCP. Gasol over to Kuzma. Kuzma fakes the three. 9 to shoot. Kuzma going to go to the left. Kuzma with a drive to the lane. Nice move. Kuzma can't get to go. Tip good by Marc Gasol. Look at Marc Gasol. He's got 15. Lakers trail by 9. Gasol's keeping the Lakers in this game tonight. Gasol having a good game. 5 minutes ago in the third quarter. This is kind of where the Lakers have been, man. The Lakers have kind of been behind between 6 and 11 points. Step back, jump shot, good. Marcus Smart from the L. Nice shot there. And again, the Celtics shooting about 60% from the field. That's not really going to help the Lakers. The Lakers' just defense has been pretty bad tonight. Gasol wide open for three again! Oh, Marc Gasol! He's got 18, the wily veteran. He's 4 out of 6 from downtown. He's keeping the Lakers in this game. It's 8 points again. 77-69. Wide open three in the corner. And again, the Lakers fall asleep on defense. Schroeder late on the rotation. And the Celtics knock down their own three. The Celtics are shooting about 60% from downtown. Schroeder has it. Matthews for three. Way off. That's not it. Wesley Matthews sucks. He's a lost cause. Guy don't belong in the game. He is a lost cause. He's only in there because they got no bodies. And Tatum throws it down. Vogel's going to need to talk it over. It's a 13-point game again. Every time the Lakers get close, they fall asleep on defense and give up a wide open three or a dunk. I mean, there's no defense for Los Angeles in this game. Every time the Lakers get close, the Celtics push it farther away. Schroeder fakes the three. Now he'll take the three. Schroeder, that duder is Schroeder, that shooter. 10-point game again. The Lakers need stops. And if they get stops, they got to rebound it. Lakers are 5 out of 9. The Celtics are 9 out of 18 from downtown. That one's no good. Rebounded by Kuzma. 3:16 to go. Oh, I missed it. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. 4:20 to go. 4:20, Korea, you know what to do. Smoke them because you got them. 4:20 to go in the third. 10-point game. Foul Marcus Smart. 3:12 to go in the third. 10-point game. Smack that like button, guys. Let's go, man. We got to get 1,300 likes. Let's get her done. Let's get it done. Hit that subscribe button, man. We're trying to get to 53.8 tonight, or 56.8 tonight. Let's go. We're about 60 subscribers away, man. Who's gonna get those 60 subscribers? There's got to be 60 people in here that ain't subscribed yet. Tatum gonna go to the bench. Kuzma's gonna inbound to Caruso. 3:10 to go in the third. Lakers trail by 10. Kuzma comes off the curl for three. Swish cheese. Sandwich. Kyle Kuzma. This is what he did the other night. Brad Stevens wants to talk it over. It's a 7-point game. 2:05 to go in the third. Boston leads 82-75. This is what Kuzma did the other night. He started off so slow, then he got red hot. Who's going to win today, Joe Mar? Well, I picked the Celtics for the beginning of the game. I just felt like the Lakers had too many injuries, especially with Andre Drummond being out. But like I said, if the Lakers didn't turn it over and they let the game come to them, they could win. They started off really cold. They've pretty much fluctuated between being behind between like 6 and 11 points. Like I said, every time the Lakers make a bit of a run, the Celtics make a run of their own. So, the Celtics are pretty healthy. They don't have Robert Williams tonight. They don't have Evan Fournier, but they have most of their guys. No, Andre Drummond, I think, is really hurting Los Angeles tonight. But Gasol's had a good night. Gasol's got 18 points, so that's big. Matthews is terrible. KCP been awful tonight too. Artist 8989, what's going on, man? Maraming Salamat, Mangandangu, Manga to my Filipino brothers and sisters. 20 likes away from 1,300, man. Let's get 1,300 likes in here. J.K. Biza, what's going on? Esteban Herrera, Mario Saman, Ronel Geronimo, what's going on? Vilmore Barindez, Lake Show Showtime, what's going on? Naris Bularan, TO2 Son, Stacy Gomez, Billionaire Tour, what's going on? Been a long time since I've seen Billionaire Tour. They didn't trade for Drummond. No, they signed him on the buyout market. Yassine El Casas, what's going on? Roger Johnson, MJ Lakers. Jimmy H, thank you for liking, buddy. I appreciate that. J.K. Bezos says 1,300 likes. Yeah, let's get 1,300 likes. We're 4 away, man. Dennis Santos, what's going on? Abs the 2 with the kiss. Indeed, with the kiss. Vin TV, what's going on? Jiro Ver, Wandering Cyclist. Mangadang Tanghali. Is that good afternoon? I know Mangadang Umanga is good morning, but is Mangadang Tanghali, is that good afternoon? Because it's 11:47 over there in the Philippines. Do I think the Heat could beat the Nets, Nick? I think that the Heat and Nets would be a good series, but I think the Nets just have a little bit too much firepower for the Heat. But the Heat had that experience. Listen, the Nets. We'll see what the Nets do. The Nets are really. I'm not going to sit here and tell you the Nets are no good. The Nets are very good. The Nets have 3 of the best 7. The Nets have 3 of the top 7 players in the NBA in their team. Okay, they're a very good team. They're going to have a ton of pressure. They know that. Listen, Kyrie Irving did not bring Kevin Durant over. They did not go out there and trade for James Harden to get to the finals, right? They made all those moves to win the finals. And they know they're going to have a ton of pressure that's what they have to do. They have a lot of pressure. The teams playing them don't have a lot of pressure. The Lakers will have a lot of pressure. Other than that, they're pretty much the two teams with all the pressure on them, the Lakers and the Nets. The Nets, the difference is the Lakers are defending champions. Have they done this? So we'll see. I think the Heat can take them to 6, and I think they could play them tough. I don't think they're good enough to beat the Nets. I think the Sixers, and again, I think if the Celtics are really, the Celtics, I don't know if they're good enough, but I think that outside of the Sixers, I think the Celtics would have the best chance to knock them off. We're back to action, and the Celtics just hit a 3. That's all I got to do is turn around for a second, and that all night, the Celtics are shooting 50% from downtown. Every time the Lakers get close, Kuzma comes off the curl and shoots up an air ball from 3. That's what drives you crazy about Kyle Kuzma, man. He can be red hot, and then all of a sudden he just shoots up an air ball. I mean, it was 2 feet short. And again, I didn't even see how I turned away for a second. It's like they come out and they were just wide open for 3. Now, that one's way off. Rebounded by Harold Libero. Harold had a good half. Lakers got to try to get this to like 6. Here's a drive by THT out to Caruso. Caruso for 3. That one's no good. The Lakers going cold again. Caruso no legs in that shot. Rebounded by Pritchard. They swing it back out to Jaylen Brown. Brown going to go around the screen from Cornette. Throws it up and in. Jaylen Brown killing the Lakers. 87-75. Again, this has been the thing the whole night. Celtics get up by 14. Lakers cut it to 6, 7, 5. And then the Celtics go on a big run again. Harold against Cornette, lays it up and in with the kiss. Harold Libero lays it up and in. It's a 10-point game. THT picks up Jaylen Brown, going to give it off to Pritchard off the screen, and an offensive foul, legal screen set. I think that was on Cornette again. It's 87-77. Again, it's weird. The Lakers can't get close. The Celtics can't put them away. It's just hung around this 6 to 11 point lead for the C's all night. Smack that like button, guys. Hit the subscribe, ring the bell, baby. Let's go. Let's get 1,400 likes in here, man. THT has it. High dribble. THT in the paint. Spins. Oh, what a move by THT. Lays it in with the kiss. Dynamite. Nice move off of Pritchard. THT's very unorthodox, but effective when he drives a lane. It's an 8-point game again. Brown drives. Brown throws it up. He gets it to go on a circus shot. Then it's a 10-point game again. I'm telling you, the Lakers just can't get closer than 8. Harold has it against Cornette. Harold squares up on Cornette. Drives around him. No foul. How is there no foul call? Rebounded by Caruso. Gives it off to McLemore. I don't understand there's no foul. THT has it, pulls up 17 feet away. That's a terrible shot by THT. Goes right out to McLemore, has a defender jump by him, and McLemore misses a wide open 3. McLemore, the Lakers just can't hit clutch shots. Brown right to the rack, lays it up, can't get it to go, and now they call a foul. Very, very delayed whistle. It's like the official waited to see if the ball went in, and once it did, then he blew the whistle for the foul. 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. Boston up by 10. Double team Brown. Brown's flexing his left hand. Don't know what happened there, but this has been pretty much a 10-point game. Like I said, it's just been between 6 and 11. The Lakers can't get a stop when they need it. They can't get a clutch shot when they need it. Boston has gotten both when they've needed them. Brown makes the free throw. 11-point game, 90-79. Jomar, the problem with the Lakers tonight, they're just not shooting well. That's really what it is. Boston has. I think the Lakers have got and it's hurt them all year. The Lakers have very slow rotation on the perimeter. They allow teams to knock down tons of threes. Teams get wide open looks because the Lakers are very slow at rotating on defense, in my opinion. They're also slow they're not good defenders in the paint. They get outscored in the paint every game. Brown makes both free throws. I think that's the problem tonight. THC drives the lane. THC goes up. Can't get it to go. He's crushed. No foul call. Rebounded by the Celtics. That shot won't count if it goes. It doesn't go anyway. That's the end of the third quarter. Same deficit. Well, actually, the Lakers knocked a point off of it. 91-79 as we go to the fourth. Lakers lose today and 2 to the Jazz. They're probably going to lose to the Jazz. Listen, like I said, man, before the game started, like I said, if I was a betting man, I was taking the Celtics. I wasn't taking the Lakers tonight, especially once you find out Andre Drummond's hurt. That was no good. But we're 50 subscribers away from 56.8K, man. Can we get there? Let's get to 56.8K. Smack that like button, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Maybe we're 70 likes away from 1,400. Let's get it done. Can I see the jet? What, my With the Kiss? This is in my merch shop, man. You can get this in my merch shop. This is the merch. The Baddog merch. You can get this. This is purchasable. T-shirts, mugs, bumper stickers, patches, whatever you want. Hoodies. Got the 420 merch in there too, man. Vince, yeah, AD's coming back again. The update is that he should play against the Mavericks next week. The Lakers' next game loss with alternate winner. Well, they're not going to beat. I'll be shocked if they beat the Jazz. They couldn't beat the Jazz and they were healthy. So I'll be shocked if they. Beat Utah. Toby Montgomery, what's going on? Ricky Milano, what's going on from Dubai? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate that. Stephen Koya Sterling, what's going on, man? Ample Pioc, I should say, what's going on? They should not trade Schroeder. Harold goes, well, they're not. I mean, the trade deadline's over, so they're not going to trade. There you go. Dominic Pope just dropped a link to my 420 merch, and check that out. Thoughts on Aldridge retiring? Like I said, it's a shame. Aldridge did have a full NBA career, though nothing left to prove, but it's smart on his part, man. Don't mess with an irregular heartbeat. I mean, it killed Reggie Lewis for the Celtics about 30 years ago. Reggie Lewis passed away as a young man, but he had I don't know if it was a heart murmur or what it was, but Reggie Lewis died from that, as did Hank Gathers. And Hank Gathers was in college when that happened. So, it's smart on Marcus Aldridge's part. Live your life. You got nothing left to prove. Sidesh Dury, what's going on? He says, I still think we can win this. Hey, the Lakers just need to get stops. And when they need stops, like they have cut it, like I said, they've cut it to 6, they've cut it to 7. They get close, and then the Celtics miss a shot, and the Lakers don't get a rebound, and the Celtics hit a 3. Or the Lakers have a chance to cut it to 4, and they have a wide open 3, and they miss it, and then the Celtics go down and get a 3. The Lakers just need one of their patented 10-2 runs. Make Boston think about it a little bit. Said Jaylen Brown's had 11 straight shots. That's also not happening. It's not helping. It's not helping that the Lakers can't stop Jaylen Brown. He's 11 out of 12, or whatever he is, 12 out of 13. So we'll see. Hope the Jazz or Suns take the West. They built a real team and deserve it. I don't think either one of them are taking the West, to be completely honest with you. The Lakers are going to take the West. Nobody's beating the Lakers when they're fully healthy. It's not happening. It's not going to happen. We are starting the fourth quarter here. The Celtics up by 12. I think the Jazz and the Suns are good, but I don't think they can beat. I don't think they're ready to take on the Lakers when they're healthy. Brown for 3. Yes. Jaylen Brown, you can't stop him. 12 straight, and it's a 15-point game. This is the largest lead for the Celtics. So 14 straight, whatever he's got. It's 13 or 14 straight baskets for Jaylen Brown. He hasn't missed. Lakers just standing around. THT with a drive. Ball fake, gives it off, and McKinney's blocked. Here come the Celtics out on the fast break. Crossover dribble, drive, layup, good. Game over. 96-79, Boston by 17. Frank Vogel not happy. I'm surprised he didn't take a timeout right there. 17-point game, large lead for the Celtics. Lakers' transition defense has been terrible. Their interior defense has been terrible. There's another turnover for Los Angeles. Here comes another fast break for Boston. The Lakers have mailed it in. Pritchard has it, gonna give it off to Brown. Brown gives it off in the paint, back to Pritchard. Wide open three, slow rotation again. Good, 20-point game, game over. 10 straight for Boston to start the fourth quarter, game over. Or 8 straight. Now it's over. Now you can say it's over. Now you can say it's over. What a game for Jaylen Brown. What a game for Jaylen Brown. But, like I said, man, this is the Lakers' weakness. You can hide it. You can hide it when it's Anthony Davis and LeBron James in there. You can't hide your weakness when they're not there. And see what the Celtics are shooting here. Celtics are shooting 61% from the field. You're not beating anybody when you allow a team to shoot 60.6% from the field. They're also 12 out of 24 from downtown. The Lakers are 9 out of 29. The Lakers have been out-rebounded 37 to 26. The only thing the Lakers have done well tonight is only turn the ball over 5 times. None of it's mattered. The Lakers have gotten killed in the paint again. And they got crushed on the perimeter. I mean, you're not beating anybody when you allow them to shoot 60%. The Celtics, all 5 of their starters are in double figures. Let me just put it to you this way. Jaylen Brown has 36 points for Boston. He has 36. The Lakers starters combined, the 5 starters for Los Angeles have 42. That's why this is a 20-point game. Lakers are shooting 41% from the field. The Celtics are shooting twice as good from the field as the Lakers. So, but it is what it is. That was just that. If you're a Lakers fan, that can't happen to start the fourth quarter, man. You can't allow the Celtics to go on a massive run, score the first 8 points of the quarter. It had to be the other way around. And it wasn't. But the Lakers' defense has been extremely poor. I mean, the Celtics, we just started the fourth quarter. Celtics have 100 points or 99 points. That's just terrible defense. But again, man, I knew the Celtics were going to win this game tonight. I just thought the Lakers had put forth a little bit better effort than they did. And, coming back home to the fans in the Staples Center, not that there's a lot, but there's 2,000 fans there. You thought that maybe they'd come out with a little bit of energy. And they did. They had no energy. Lakers looking like a team that was jet-lagged, disinterested, and Celtics put them away early. I mean, it was 21-7 before you could blink an eye. Lakers made a little bit of a run at them in the middle of the second quarter, but ever since then, the Lakers never got closer than, I think, 6. So, Celtics just beat their ass in every facet, except for the turnovers. Lakers just launching threes now. That's a terrible shot. No good. KCP, another terrible night. And that's all Lakers do. They get behind. They don't. When the Lakers, even though there's plenty of time in this game, and I'm not saying that they would ever come back and win, but they just start going one-on-one. They just run up the court and jack up threes. They don't even try. And again, inside, they just give up another dunk. The Lakers have quit in this game. They're getting embarrassed and they've quit. There's no fight. That's one thing about. That's one time that they miss LeBron all the time. Schroeder kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma drives the lane. Kuzma lays it up and in. LeBron would never allow his team to quit like that. That's where they will. I mean, more than anything else, not to mention LeBron can do anything he wants to. But the Lakers miss that tenacity, as a guy that ain't going to let him quit. Celtics knock down another 3. Pritchard wide open again. The Lakers just their rotation is so slow on the perimeter. It is unbelievable. Caruso throws up an air ball from 3. Rebounded by Pritchard. I might actually end this early. This is pathetic. Pritchard goes right around KCP and he's fouled. If you're going to lose, but try. Lakers didn't even try tonight. Celtics with everything to play, but I knew that was going to happen, man. The Celtics, like I said, they've been playing really well, and they are fighting to get into the top 6. And again, the Lakers, to me, just, kind of like the Nets. I feel like sometimes the Lakers just like, who gives a damn about the regular season, man? We don't care. We know what we are. We're just waiting for the postseason. I feel like the Nets are doing that too. What you got to look out for is a team like the Celtics, who are playing playoff games every night, and they're ramped up the entire time, and you just think you can turn it on in the playoffs. Now, what I will say is last year, the Lakers were terrible in the bubble, and then they did turn it on in the postseason, and they ended up winning the whole thing. And obviously, this Laker team has nobody healthy. Kuzma lost the ball. He's fouled. It's 106-81. This game is decided already. Rodell, the Lakers are going to make the playoffs. They're going to make the playoffs. They're not going to miss the playoffs. So, just under 9 minutes to go. Boston up by 25. They might get outscored by 20 in this quarter. But that's what happens, man. The Lakers just start shooting bad shots. That one's good, and the foul. So Ben McLemore finally knocks down a shot. He is about 2 out of 11 tonight. I mean, just a terrible shooting game. What a game for Jaylen Brown. I told you, man, this Celtics team's no joke. They're 6-1 in April. Free throw good by McLemore. I mean, they've won 6 out of the last 7. It's going to be 7 out of 8. Lakers never going to get over the hump tonight. And everybody on the Celtics is feeling it. I mean, even Cornette's going to launch. That one's too strong. And then, of course, the Celtics get the rebound. The Celtics have beat the Lakers in every facet. And then Cornette hits a 3. In every single facet. They have just beat the shit out of Los Angeles tonight. Embarrassed them. In front of their fans, because there are fans there tonight. Here is Kuzma driving, throws it up, can't get it to go. 1 and done for the Lakers. Celtics have had second chance opportunities all night. And then there it is again. I mean, I don't even know who that was that just went right around Ben McLemore like he was standing still. The Lakers have quit. Somebody said the Lakers are going to lose by 30. They're right. They may lose by 40. THT misses the 3, and it's rebounded by the Celtics. The Lakers may lose by 40 tonight. They have quit. Shit rotation again. That 3 was everything but down. Rebounded by KCP. And he gives it off to McLemore. McLemore lays it up and in. 111-86. No LeBron, no ring. I mean, take away any team's best player and see if they win a ring. I mean, it's hard for any team to win a ring when their best player's not there. And Cornette has it. Cornette kicks it back outside. Celtics drive in the lane, throws it up. No good. Rebounded by Ben McLemore. Both teams have their bench out on the court. Harrell drives. Harrell on Cornette. Cornette blocks it. Harrell just a crazy shot. Pritchard right around McLemore again. Ben McLemore sucks. That guy's just standing there allowing Peyton Pritchard to drive around him like he's nobody. I mean, if you're Ben McLemore, you should be ashamed of yourself. He ain't even trying. Tell that to the Knicks. Let me ask you this, Sophisticated Films TV. Who's the all-star in the Lakers in this game? Who's the All-Star for the Lakers in this one? Tell me the All-Star on the Lakers team right now. I'll wait. Because I can tell you this. Julius Randle is better than anybody that the Lakers are putting out on the court right now. So tell me, Andre Drummond ain't playing tonight. Andre Drummond didn't play. Andre Drummond's hurt. Andre Drummond did not play tonight. So, who was saying whatever? Marc Gasol? Yeah. How old is Marc Gasol? He's my age. Give me a break. You're talking about a guy that was an all-star 10 years ago. Come on, man. Be reasonable. If you're building a team right now, are you taking Marc Gasol or are you taking Julius Randle? Come on, man. I understand I understand trolling to a point. I get it. I get the Lakers hate. I understand it, okay? But don't say things that are just completely and utterly stupid. Gasol's not an all-star right now. Oh, they played the Jazz back-to-back? Yeah, they'll lose both games to the Jazz. Karner for blowing out the Nets. The Nets have nothing to do with the Celtics. Who gives a shit about them blowing out the Nets? It was a good win for the Lakers. Tonight's a good win for the Celtics. It doesn't matter if he was. I said, who's an all-star? Who is an all-star for the Lakers that's on the court? Marc Gasol is not an all-star right now. This isn't 2011. Julius Randle's an all-star. Julius Randle's better than any player that the Lakers put on the court tonight. It's not close. When Wesley Matthews is in your starting lineup, you got a problem. Sean, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Really, he says to mollify your emotions and commend your effort. My emotions are always going to be my emotions, man. That's not. This is how I am. I'm a passionate, emotional guy. I'm a fan. And I'm not even I'm a Knicks fan. But bad basket, no matter what I'm streaming, no matter who I'm streaming, I can't stand lack of effort. I don't like that. I don't like it. Elson Louise, shout out to you. That's good, Sean. Yeah, you got to get emotional. It is what it is. You can't stand leprechauns. Well, I ain't got to worry about it. Lakers don't have to play the Celtics again the rest of the year. The Celtics will sweep the season series. Nav Karan, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Brilly. He says they had Randall instead of Ben. Close game. Well, I don't know about that, but this has just been a bad game. McKinney knocks down a three from the corner. His second three. It's 113-89. It's just bookkeeping. Yes, exactly. I'll take it. You're too loud. You're too loud. Turn it down. You know what I noticed, John, which is hilarious, man? When you're and you know this because you stream a lot of games. You know, again, I'm not even a Laker fan, but I just do all the Laker games as K-Cock is fouled. Isn't it amazing, John, when your team is losing, how everybody comes in, but when they're winning, those same people are nowhere to be found. That always makes me laugh. And because again, when the Lakers were healthy and they were 21-6, nobody trolled. Then as soon as they got hurt and they started losing, everybody's like, "Oh, the Lakers suck." You know, the Nets fans are coming here every night when they weren't playing the Nets and they would talk all that crap. Then the Lakers beat their ass by like 25 and there's no Nets fans to be found. But like I said, I picked the Celtics to win this game tonight, so it is what it is. But the Lakers' lack of effort in the fourth quarter, you can't do that. Lakers trail by 24. There's a crazy three shot up, rebounded by Cornet. I think that's Cornet. I don't even know who that. Maybe that might be more. It's Wagner. It is Wagner, the former Laker. And the Celtics go right to the rack. Can't get it to go. Again, though, they're just getting there whenever they want to. THT with a drive. THT has the ball blocked. Who the hell's in there for the Celtics? Oh, Romeo Langford's in the game. There's LeBron. You know he's chomping at the bit to get back in the game. Lakers have 16 games left. Utah, Dallas twice, Clippers, Portland, Phoenix. The Lakers could easily go 1-6 in that schedule. But Anthony Davis should be back for those games against the Mavs. And McLemore shoots and finally knocks one down, 113-91. Yeah. And calling offensive foul here on Boston. Semi Ojale launched that three and couldn't knock it down. Lakers have to push through. Oh, Tiffany, yeah, they got to push through. And again, man, this isn't the Laker team that you're going to see in 3 weeks. It just isn't. If the Lakers are completely healthy and they're doing this, then you got to be worried. McLemore launches a three. Well, now that the Lakers are down by 1 million, Ben McLemore starts to heat up. And there's a foul. An offensive foul. Look at, is that Costas or is that Devontae Kaycock that drew the foul? 4:54 to go in the fourth. Celtics went on an 8-0. They wanted to start the fourth quarter. They put this one away. Ben McLemore has it. Going to give it back. Pull up jump shot. Yep. 113-96. Now Lakers trying to make it not as embarrassing. Celtics have it. Why? When that goes in, man, that was a horrible shot. I think that was Romeo Langford. That was a terrible shot. 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. 4:20 to go in the fourth. 4:20 crew, you know what to do. Smoke them because you got them. 4:20 to go in the fourth. Lakers got smoked tonight by a better team. That's all that is. That's all it is. Boston's not going to lose in the first round. Boston's a good team. Boston's a good team. It's rare that I pick against the Lakers. But I knew they didn't have much of a chance tonight. I said that they did do a good job of not turning the ball over, but they didn't play within themselves. I mean, Boston just shot the lights out. I mean, it's hard to beat any team when they're shooting 60% of the field. And Jaylen Brown was just amazing. THT's going to get the basket and the foul. Nice drive by Dynamite. 3:48 to go in the fourth. SC Kid, you can leave, man. No one's keeping you here. I stayed through the whole game. I'm not turning it off because it's over. THT makes a free throw, 115-99. I mean, I've called games that the Lakers did lose by 30. I'm not going to turn it off. Who's Dynamite? Chelsea or THT? Taylor Horton Tucker is Dynamite. Celtics get it inbounds to Wagner. He turns it over. Here comes Dynamite up the court for Los Angeles. Kicks it out. McLemore for three. The Lakers make it a little bit interesting. Maybe too little, too late, but it's down to 13. McLemore needed to do that earlier in the game. Celtics forced to call a timeout. 115-102. Oh, no doubt, man. No doubt. You know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, it's people saying it ain't over. I mean, it's 13 point. The Lakers are need. This is what would happen. The Lakers are need. If this is going to be any kind of game, the Lakers have got to get this game under 10 within like the next minute. Like the Lakers have got to get it to within shouting distance, which is about 7 or 8, with about 2 minutes to go. If the Lakers can get it to within 7 or 8 with 2 minutes to go, maybe they can make them sweat a little bit. But that run in the beginning of the fourth quarter, I mean, that buried the Lakers. The Celtics may have let up a little bit here. I mean, none of their starters are on the court. Now, I don't know if Stevens will put them back in there. I doubt it. But Ben McLemore, I mean, he's heating up now, but the Lakers needed him earlier in the game when he was missing everything. You know. Telling you there's a chance. I mean, they've got to do a point where they do have a chance now, but it's still it's minimal. But at least I'll give them credit because they look like they gave up in the beginning, and at least they put up a fight here at the end. If they had this energy the first 6 minutes of the fourth quarter, it might have been a different game. But there's a steal on the inbound to the Lakers. And they needed that, and they got to get a shot. Driving the lane, and is that a foul? Costas in the game. Costas is going to go to the line for 2. So, I mean, again, Lakers, this is what you want to do if you're the Lakers. You want to go to the line. You try to take Mount Costas is not a good free throw shooter. But you want to take points off the board while the clock is stopped. So Costas' free throw, good. 115-103. Lakers getting a little bit closer. Tremont Waters has checked into the game for the Celtics. This is the one thing, I mean, if the Lakers can get this close, Marcus Smart's back in the game. Costas missed the free throw, but it's rebounded by the Lakers. McKinney going to give it up to Costas. Costas goes up, trying to throw it down. They called an offensive foul. Wow. You got to be kidding me on that. No, maybe it's a good call. I thought he was in the restricted area. So then, it's... Boy, the Lakers had a chance there. All of a sudden, the Lakers' defense swarming, rebounded by Costas. Here comes THT. THT with a drive. THT, nice pass underneath, lays it up with the kiss! It's a 10-point game. 2:30 to go in the fourth. That was a travel. They called a travel. Oh, my God. They actually called it on Carson Edwards. The Celtics are leaking oil all of a sudden. I said the Lakers had to get that. Jaylen Brown's coming. If you're Brad Stevens, you did not want this to happen. He wanted to give all of his guys arrests. And Jaylen Brown's going to come back in here. The Lakers had to get this to within 10. Pass underneath and a two-handed boom! Shakalaka! LeBron and AD clapping their approval. It's an 8-point game. And Lakers on a 21-2 run. That shot short, rebounded by THT. The Lakers run in the court, and THT turns it over. What are you doing? Tremont Waters almost turned it over. Diving to the floor. Costas with a great effort and a foul. So the Lakers are going to go to the line for 2. What am I watching right now? Brad Stevens, he did not want to give this up. The Lakers reserves. THT knocked that ball away. Costas diving on the ground. McKinney was the one that got fouled, so McKinney's going to go to the line for 2. Makes the free throw. It's a 7-point game with one more free throw coming. Yo, let's get 1,400 likes in here, man. Come on, guys and girls. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe button, man. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button, baby. Let's do it. Let's get 1,400 likes. I'll give the Lakers credit. They fought back big time in this one. This was over. This was a 25-point game with 5 minutes to go. It's down to 7. McKinney missed a free throw, man. The Lakers missing a couple of clutch free throws down the stretch. 115, 108, a minute 40 to go. Celtics have it. Kicking it out to Marcus Smart. Smart over to Brown. Brown for 3. Air ball by Jaylen Brown. Ball's on the floor, and it's a jump ball. So it'll be Costas and Grant Williams jumping it up. Well, if the Lakers can win this jump ball and knock down a 3, Celtics led by 27. Lakers on a 24-4 run. Costas wins the tip. Here comes THT up the court for the Lakers. THT goes around the screen, drives in the lane. THT all the way to the tin. Knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Laker ball. Luke Cornett having a night. The inbound two-handed. Boom! Shakalaka. Ben Mackler score. Cuts it to 5. It's a 5-point game. 78 seconds to go. Jaylen Brown has it for the Celtics. Like I said, Brad Stevens did not want to put these guys back in the game. Lakers need one more stop, but can they get it? And if they get it, can they rebound? Brown has it. Brown behind the back. Brown throws up a wild shot. Got it to go. Crazy shot by Jaylen Brown, but he got it. It's just been Jaylen Brown's night. THT drives a lane. THT goes baseline. Goes through the baseline, kicks it out to McKinney. McKinney has the ball. Going to give it out to THT. THT looking to drive on Tatum. Goes behind the back. Step back. Jump shot. Good! Dynamite! Lakers need a foul. Unless they think they can stop it. A 5-point game, 40 seconds ago in the fourth quarter. This was a 27-point game about 5 minutes ago. Brown lost it, got it back, and lays it in. That's why the Lakers needed a foul. Jaylen Brown's got a 40-burger tonight. Dynamite with the drive. Kicks it out. And there's a foul in the Celtics. So the Lakers are going to the line for 2. Jaylen Brown has been the man tonight. I mean, he's your MVP. I mean, that guy, 36 when he sat down. Lakers made an enormous run at these guys. And then Jaylen Brown came in and hit 2 clutch shots. But that has pretty much been the story tonight. Free throw's good. It's 119 to 113. Lakers will have to foul. LeBron wearing the shorts and the flannel. Like I said, those guys are dressed the way I normally dress. Very comfortable. Free throw, way short. Got a foul, and they do. Well, Jaylen Brown's going to go to the line. What a night he's had. Lakers missed some free throws down the stretch. Lakers had a foul to give, which isn't good when you're trying to put them at the line. Jaylen Brown's good, Sabrina. He's definitely stepped it up. Foul. They do. 17.9 to go, 6-point game. Yeah, I'm not going to say the Celtics suck. I mean, that was a furious run by Los Angeles, but, you know, like I said, just too little too late. The Celtics just outplayed them tonight. These two teams will not see each other again this year. Free throw good by Marcus Smart. Got one more coming. So, Celtics going to move to 30 and 26. Los Angeles will drop to 34 and 22. I mean, he commend like I said, the Lakers kind of seemed like they gave up earlier in the fourth quarter. They didn't have any energy. They fought back hard. THT kicks out to McLemore for three. That one's no good. Rebounded by Costas. Costas throws up a wild shot. Rebounded by the Celtics, and that's going to do it. So the furious run by Los Angeles falls short. Final score of the night, Boston 121, Los Angeles 113. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Shin Wolford. 126-1. There you go, guys. Exactly. 126-101. 126-101. Without AD, without LeBron James, without Marc Gasol, without Kyle Kuzma. 126-101 in your building. In their building. But, I mean, what a game by Jaylen Brown. He was awesome tonight. He was awesome. Ryan Anthony, they did. They definitely played with some heart down the stretch. They didn't look like they were interested at the beginning of the fourth quarter at all. Dominic, how can I be the man when you're the man? Listen, let them troll. I mean, I told you, these people that troll the Lakers, they ain't going into a Pistons stream. They're not going into a Cavaliers stream. They're not going into a Timberwolves stream. They're not talking about them because they're not scared of them. They come in here because they're scared shitless of the Lakers. And they know when the Lakers are healthy, it's a completely different team. So, like, I got to get out of my system now. I have to get it out of my system. I'm going to go talk smack to them now when they're beat up and they're hurt. I'm going to kick them while they're down. It's all good. But like I said, all them Nets fans talk chirp, 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 chirp all the time. And then when you get your ass beat, you hide. So, I mean, no respect. I mean, if you're going to dish it out, be able to take it. You know? This is what it is. Let me give you guys and girls the stats. Jaylen Brown was amazing tonight. Tatum is actually quiet, but Jaylen Brown had himself a night. Celtics win the game 121-113. Jason Tatum at 14-5-5. Tristan Thompson at 14-6-5. Kemba Walker, quiet 12.7 assists. Marcus Smart had 15.6 rebounds, 4 assists. Jaylen Brown, I mean, what a game. 40 points, 9 rebounds. He was 17 for 20 from the field. 17 for 20. 40 points in 32 minutes. That's efficient. 40 points and 17 shots. He had a night. Jaylen Brown was amazing tonight. Grant Williams had 4 points, 5 boards. Luke Cornett had a bunch of blocks. He had 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. I also think he had 3 blocks. Peyton Pritchard had a good night off the bench. He had 15.7 rebounds and 3 assists. Romeo Langford had a couple. For the Celtics shot 56.5% from the field. They shot 43.8 from downtown. They out-rebounded the Lakers 48-37. Like, they dominated in every facet of the game pretty much, except for the turnovers. The Lakers actually held on to the ball tonight. Kuzma had 13 and 2. Marcus Gasol had 18 points. And if it wasn't for THT scoring kind of in garbage time, Gasol would have led the team in points. Gasol had a good night. He was 7 out of 10. He was 4 to 6 from downtown. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds. Schroeder had an off night again. I mean, 3 out of 8 for the field, 8 points, 8 assists. But again, I'll give Schroeder a pass. He wasn't even supposed to play tonight, and he did. He played with an injured foot. Wesley Matthews and KCP, complete and utter garbage. Combined tonight. The Brick Brothers are back. Wesley Matthews and KCP shot 2 out of 14 from the field, 1 out of 9 from downtown. They had 5 points between them. That's really bad. Devontae Kakaki had 3 points. Costas came in at a couple points from the free throw line, 4 rebounds. Alfonso McKinney should get more minutes than Wesley Matthews, in my opinion. He had 10 points. He was 4 out of 6 from the field. He had 2 out of 3 from downtown. Montrezl Harrell had a good first half. He really didn't even do anything in the second half. He had 12 points, 8 boards. Caruso had 6 points. THT had 19, 7, and 7. Pretty good game for him. Ben McLemore got a lot of points when it really didn't matter. He finished with 7 out of 12 in the field, 17 points, 3 rebounds. The Lakers shot 45% from the field. They shot 32% from downtown. And again, they were out-rebounded 48-37. Team stats. C's were 11 out of 13 from the free throw line. Lakers 13 out of 19. Obviously, they missed some big ones down the stretch. Lakers only turned it over 8 times. There's one. I mean, if you're going to take some positives away from the Lakers tonight, they held it. They controlled the ball better, took better care of the ball, and Gasol had a good game. Other than that, there's not much to take away from it. They got outscored 58-50 in the paint. Lakers never led in the game either. Lakers never led. Celtics led this game pillar to post. And again, it was a nice run for Los Angeles at the end of the game, but that all happened when the Celtics, I commend the Lakers for a good effort down the stretch and not giving up and fighting the whole way and making Brad Stevens bring his starters back in the game. When Brad Stevens sat them down with 6 minutes to go leading by 27, he's like, I'm going to rest my guys. I commend the Lakers for making Stevens have to. That's embarrassing. That's actually embarrassing for a head coach when he sits his stars with 6 minutes to go in a game, thinking the game's over, and then he has to bring them in down the stretch. It's embarrassing. But when the Lakers made that run, guys, I mean, Semi Ojeleye was in the game, Tremont Waters was in the game, Moritz Wagner was in the game. Not that the Lakers have their starters out there. I mean, they did this with Devontae Kaycock and Alfonso McKinney and Costas. But they fall short. But Anton, listen, Anton Debus. The Lakers have. I mean, the West is hard. The West is tough. So, Lakers are probably going to lose the next 2 games against the Jazz. I can't imagine they'd be able to beat them. So they would fall to 34-24. After that, though, I don't think they're. I mean, they play the Mavericks, and the Mavericks are gonna give them everything they got because the Mavericks are trying to stay in the playoff. The Mavericks are trying to get seeded as well. April 22nd, though, that's when you should look for Anthony Davis. April 22nd against the Mavericks. You should look for that. Now,